Welcome, my friends. We are back. Welcome to Snap. Kitty Pryde is here, free for everyone. Accelerating my favorite archetype in the game. Bounce, there's so many different decks that I want to be able to build around Kitty here. My brain is bursting with ideas of what we could possibly get going. And because she's free for everyone, hopefully we're able to cook up some incredible brews for you guys to be able to take advantage of your hot new cards. Who can we shout out in the chat? Billy Landed, great to see you. Our first chatter. Bearded Grizzly, great to see you, my brother. Wednesday stream. Best way to handle the midweek slump is streaming with all you guys. They've changed the ranked progression again. It's now 7 cubes into the next level, but then you get fewer when you break up into the batch of 10. I'm gonna have to hear, is anybody finding it easier now to be able to break over and get to infinite? Matthew, welcome. Billy Landon, hey chat, what's up? Everybody's gathering around. I feel like I'm not getting any game sound. There. Okay, we're back. Without Wax, good to see you over on the Twitch side. Join the dark side. How have people been finding Milano? Do we need to run Gamora? People might be wondering why Star-Lord in the deck up here. I still have to do my mission of winning 10 games with Star-Lord. So we're going to take this as an excuse to do bounce Star-Lord and see where that goes. I think it's going to be okay. That he's a fine substitution here. It's just like a 2-cost and then picking him back up with Beast. As long as we can find value with him, this doesn't feel too bad. Rich, Tedford, a good chum. 8 cube wins feels so good now. I feel like, Scorpion, that they should have just made it... am I crazy to think that they should have just made it you gain 8 cubes to gain a rank, because then your 8 cube win is like... is a full level up? I'll go Bast here. Get the kitty going. I love Milano because I run Juggernaut right now. Oh, Simon, that's so dirty. Nerd, hey, back at 75 with ramp. There we go. Nerd seeing everybody else trying to test Kitty, and he's like, I got the counter. Snap on that. It is a good idea. Then we'll just play Kitty here. That leaves an open space. Bast will not move to the side. Then Kitty will come back. And then we have turn 5 to be able to figure out how we get into Milano. Urko, good to see you. Darth Papa, hey Teddy, how's it hanging? Hanging loose. Haven't played today. Don't have an opinion on the Milano. I'm wondering if like Gamora is just such guaranteed value that we should be running it. Actually, I like that mission, made the Guardian Sarah, and you loved it, Rich? Full Guardian Sarah? What were the other cards in there? I feel like Drax and Groot are just so weak compared to what everybody else is bringing. That's a little bit disappointing. Then I can play the Mysterio. And then I still tuck Kitty over here to keep that space open, I suppose. Sure. Because I need to start learning Bounce. Bruno the Bully. We're going to have a Sarah version of the list as well. I don't think that Bounce is necessarily a requirement, but Bounce is certainly where Kitty has a lot of natural synergies. Oh my gosh. They're murdering us, chat. They're murdering us. Just building ATM, figuring out some new stuff. There we go, Mr. Black Haze. Kitty's so fun to play. Happy we got her. I love that they handled it by just giving her out free to everybody. I think that was a fantastic decision. But Milano now is ours, but I do not have... I wanted to be able to play on mid. So I can add 7, 8, 9, 10 points to 26. Yeah, so we lose. All right. Well, didn't draw the Shang-Chi. We had the answer. Nah, they had the armor anyway. We did not have the answer. Yeah, I get the deck's unfazed with the wave change. It's true. A wave's still good for anything that is trying to ramp cards out. Well, that was not a win. We have, I think, 7 games to win. I'm happy the nerf to wave feels like a buff to ramp. I don't have to worry about death wave or doom wave. Yeah, you're not able to facilitate their game plan, right? When you wave. Everyone's playing Kitty Bounce, just stealing cubes with ramp. Right now, it's a great way to be able to climb against the meta. Made a Killmonger Kitty deck. Feels so good. I'm the only one with Kitty at the end of the game. Then we go, Scorpion. When you know that you're deploying the Killmonger, you can take advantage there. What is your high end? Is it just that Killmonger is in there as control? Like, I'm wondering if I should run Electra. Playing the true whales. Somebody's got Howard. Kind of fun. Put in Kitty, Warlock, Crystal. The draw is insane. Kitty, Warlock, and Crystal. Good gosh. Yeah, Wave is busted in ramp. Wave is great in ramp. Let's go for Collector up against Howard, I suppose. Kitty to keep on buffing the Angela. I should probably Scarlet Witch the Onslaught Citadel away, right? Well, now there's no shot. All right. Dark Nizzle, great to see you. I don't know. Personally, I got tired of Kitty pretty fast, and frankly, I think she may need a bit of a nerf, but also she made me run Shadow King Surfer deck, and it's fun. Ooh, resetting the kitties. Now that is dirty. How are the deck not going to be telling them a whole lot when their whole deck is in their hand? Let's go for the Beast. Pick up on the kitty. I need to have enough open hand space to get it done, though. So this adds Squirrel and Kitty. I have just enough space. If I play Hood, I could just play Hood. Maybe that's what I do. Do we develop the Demon? Yeah, this should be fine. It's a Sarah Zabu deck with Kitty Killmonger, Angela, and then the Shuri. Fascinating, fascinating. Just realized no Hitmonkey in this deck. Without Wax, we are chained down by the mission right now to win matches with Star-Lord. I want to trade Hitmonkey for Star-Lord later. And honestly, I have a couple other ideas. I want to bring Hawk back into the deck, probably cut Shang-Chi as well. Oh, they had Iron Lad as well. Okay, well, put the pressure on him just a little bit here. Hold on to the Star-Lord, I suppose. Play... How do we want to spend the rest of our energy? I guess I toss out the Scarlet Witch. And it could be the Demon as well here. Yeah, that feels solid. Here we go. Haven't seen a single duck in your games, though. You're still going to get the never-before-seen animation. Like, ooh, so exciting. It's not like you've been, you know, following all the leaks and already understood that he was coming out. I still find it silly that they throw the never-before-seen stuff out there. What do they have for turn 5 that they're going to snap back on us? They probably have some kind of ongoing synergy that they're looking to be able to facilitate. But like they blanked Iron Lad, Howard's not telling them anything. They have the Prof X. Okay. Kitty, I know you run Chavez in ramp, but I have to run Magneto to counter the Galactus. Yeah, I was running some stuff to counter the Galactus as well, but then of course I don't see Galactus in my matches. Always how it goes. Yeah, Mysterio is the best card to play. So we are adding 12, 16. Yeah, 16 power on left. Feels like that's pretty unstoppable. And then 5 power down mid. What you got? Any updates on my thoughts on what else they could do to poor Crystal? Still can't seem to figure out a good deck with the change. It's hard to say on what they should be doing there. Oh, the Shang-Chi. Star-Lord gets the win. Ah, justified. Oh, man. 8 cuber on the Star-Lord dub. All right. Maybe getting wins with him is not going to be so bad. Okay, thoughts on the crystal change. I like the idea of her giving the reciprocal card draw because there's plenty of situations where you can make it more advantageous to your side if you're running like Ronin or something like that. I saw somebody have a call out of like, if you set up Zabu and you Widow plus Crystal them together, then you're the only one getting the card draw. I was like, okay, yes. I just feel like she needs more stats right now, or she needs to be a little bit cheaper, and that would be fantastic. Thoughts on Hawk not coming down, Urko? I'm heartbroken that they have broken. Like, it feels like a breach of trust that they have changed the cadence of the downgrades. Because I was telling people in good faith, wait on getting Hawk and Null, because I was assuming that they were coming down on the next token shop drop, and that's not the case now. So I am pretty disappointed that they are not sticking to a clean token shop drop. We'll see where things ultimately settle if they start announcing a new cadence that we can expect. Like, I would have felt better if they had just said, hey guys, Hawk and Null, these feel like a really powerful tier of card. We don't necessarily want to change them, and we want them to maintain kind of an identity here. They're going to stay in Series 4 for the next year. That would have felt better than what they did here, which is just like nebulously saying they're not going to drop this month. Maybe they'll drop next month. I don't know. They didn't tell us.
Time's up.
Yeah, Hawk not getting nerfed but put into stasis in Series 4 is retarded. Like, they should have just committed one way or the other. They're like, we'll have big bads in Series 5, and then we're going to have some other lower tier cards in Series 4 that'll just, like, maintain the identity of Series 4. They could have done that, and I think I would have been happier about that. Then your purchases in Series 4 feel like they maintain their value. This way, it's almost guaranteed to make somebody feel bad that their investment is not being protected. That they're going to get ripped off. They're going to buy them in Series 4 the month before they drop, and then they're going to feel bad. It's like guaranteed to happen this way. You added Crystal to the Master Mold Ronin deck. Scorpion, how's it going? This is a good deck for climbing to Infinite, but I don't know about climbing outside. Wait. Time to start a riot, Urko. Hey everyone, first time reaching Infinite this season, right at the 100 mark. Does anyone know if you lose and drop below 100? Would I still start at 70? Severo? Once you hit Infinite, you cannot drop below. I'll pick these guys up. Don't hit me with the Galactus. Don't do it. Oh, alright. That was a very astonishingly weak leader play. But now, I can go Star-Lord. The hilarious thing is that I don't pass them. Shadowland? I am so tapped for points because we didn't find... or the wave slowed us down a lot. That's the main thing. Is wave prevented us from being able to develop anything of like a substantial hand. Maybe I should have just played Bast. Like, picked up the hand. Am I still about to retreat here? I might be. I mean, like, Hood plays, buffs the Bishop and the Collector, and then Bast plays over here. And then if I'm going to lose Shadowland, I might as well play the Ninja and buff the Bishop by 1 more point. This feels terrible. They snap? Yeah, I'll just retreat. Time to start playing some decks for fun. Exactly, Severo. Now you're unlocked to the casual mode. The hidden casual mode in the game is just being able to play at Infinite. So many Kitty Pryde decks on the ladder. Time to use Sandman to counter them. Wrens, if you want to be able to climb right now, that's the way to go. It is the hard counter. No chance that they're able to climb against you. Who else is confused by the 7 cubes to level up to make it easier? But overall, it means we need to win 1 cube less. Yes, AR, it's like so odd. They're like changing things just to change them. They're like, okay, so it's 7 cubes less. You can move up faster, but then we're not going to give you as many bonus cubes. What the heck? Changing things just to change them here. And 7 is such an obtuse number. Like, where did that come from? Ben Bro throwing a dart at the dartboard? I don't understand. I don't know about the mass buying 7 cubes, but it sure feels better to climb. Well, Simon, if it does feel better to climb, that's, I guess, all that matters. Put in Shadowland to buff the Collector and the Bishop. Yeah, we tried, but I don't think it was going to put us over the top. Urko fixing our commands as always. Much appreciated. Thank you, my friend. Let's go for... By Falcon, my hand is full. I don't draw. I would like to draw. I think that I'll just go ahead. I mean, I could throw down the Mysterio. I feel like you have to save Witch when you have Bar with no name. Is Sentry still a good card? Grizzly, Sentry is a very niche card. I think he is pretty good alongside the Sarah, Zabu, but then some junk in there as well. You run Hood and you run Viper to be able to push across to the opponent's side, and then you run Valkyrie as your next piece to be able to have the pick-me-up for the Void. Gatekeeper ranking you is nice. It is very nice, but then why not just make the barrier to going up in a rank 8 cubes? That's my question. I feel like we got there in more steps. All right, I'm still picking up 4 and not drawing. But I need board space. Like, is it... I mean, I'm already kind of telegraphing the Bar with no name flip because of the Mysterio. So maybe I just fix it now. Sure. And then I can Angela plus Falcon next. It was brought up that maybe the change to 70 cubes helps with the MMR and the ranking. That's an interesting idea, Mr. Fruit Punch. Maybe it does. Maybe that's the hidden reason. And because they don't show us how the sausage is made, we're not gonna really see that effect. Hawk does well against your ramp. Ooh, nice. Yeah, I would like to find a way to be able to include Hawk here. Armor the Bucky. H, you're playing a game. You're playing a game of 5D chess over here. Play Collector. Bass is going to buff Squirrel Hood, which is going to be hilarious. So then I'll play Squirrel. Maybe I just play one over here to pick up the 2 from Stark Tower. I mean, that's just the same as if it got buffed by the Bass, but sure. Here we go. Too many Manny, great to see you. Eddie hates the odd numbers. It's true. Even numbers, please. Maybe it is a bot. The change in cubes per rank will help the beginning of the new season, 70 versus 100 cubes to reach the next level. Cool Water, here's the thing, is that they're not giving you as many cubes. Now I don't have any board space again. But Milano is winning. Who would have thought Star-Lord is the biggest card that we've got again? But the thing is that they don't give you enough. Just to destroy him. So I should have thrown Shang-Chi. Yep, should have thrown the Shang-Chi. My man over here is still running Destroyer. I missed the list that you asked about. Sarah to the Star-Lord. Nebula, Rocket, Angela, Hitmonkey, Star-Lord, Scarlet Witch, Sentinel, Bishop, Root, Shang-Chi, Enchantress, and then the Sarah. Sounds very fun, Rich. I like it. Nebula, Rocket, pretty nice value. Star-Lord as well. Yeah, it's fun. And you are fitting the Groot in there. Interesting. Groot would have been one that I probably would have moved away from, but if you were finding success, that's awesome. Rusiru, great to see you. So yesterday I played Storm to one location, and guess what? 2 locations changed at the same time. Oh, man. Let's throw Star-Lord to Mojo World against Fick Nuri. Oh, he missed. Teddy, have you seen Mold's fake bounce deck? I played against my opponent running it, got an 8 cube because I got my energy cheats. I have not seen the fake bounce deck. What is he trying to brew? My man Molt over here doing something crazy. I guess I'll just let Bast die? No, I'll just set up Bishop. Finish the mission in like an hour. Well, we'll see how long it takes us. Hopefully less than an hour. Played with bounce, but surprised with the Sandman and the Wave. Okay, so your opening turns are just bounce, and then you go into Wave Sandman to lock him down. And I guess you try and win off the opponent not expecting it? I don't know. And they've got the Sandman. Yikes. Well, get out of here. Austin rallying the likes for the stream. It really does help us get promoted out there to everybody else. Very much appreciated. All the support that you guys have been showing the channel. Been playing a junk-ish kitty deck. Yeah, I've got a lot of ideas. I just want to get through the dang Star-Lord missions. Hey, from Germany. If you want Hawk in, try this. Hawk, Pork, Black Widow, Bass, Star-Lord, Collector, Witch Out. Enjoy and have some fun. Hytrox, we've got some ideas on what we might be doing. We could try that version. I think that Shang-Chi Star-Lord dropped for me. And then, yeah, Witch probably drops as well. And we can fit in everybody that we want after that. Alright, so it's Collector here. I mean, this is the dream draw. If we're in a... just depending on the matchup, but we should be able to win. Jeff? Jeff could be ramp. Some people want to be able to play Jeff as that guaranteed play in spite of the Sandman. Okay. I'll set up the Bishop here. Ayo amigo, Josh, good to see you. Eduardo, how's it going, Teddy? Got enough tokens to get Thanos yesterday and high Evo next week. That sounds like you are in a fantastic position to be able to succeed, Eduardo. Best of luck to you. Okay, it's Sauron. I snap to that. I snap to this. Ooh. Let's go. Urko, thank you for cleaning up all the commands. Kitty, Angela, Bishop, Wave, Sandman, Doom, Giganto, Scarlet Witch are some that I remember. He's running the Giganto? Amazing, amazing. I've been wondering if Giganto is just like good enough to run. You just play smart around the left location and then you drop 14 points on him. It's like just kind of fun. Okay, now I want Milano to stay open, so we will witch that. I want to play Kitty, of course. And I want to play Demon. And then I'll play Bast. And I will pick up our ones. All the ones. Because this team is free. Bast is hitting nothings, but that's fine. She's just buffing the Bishop and buffing the Collector once Falcon picks her up. I feel like this is great for us. Did I hear that High Evo will not be a 4-7? He'll be released as a 4-4? I did, Rich. I feel like they are nerfing him before he even gets released with the Luke Cage buff, and now his power is 4. Yeah, I mean, I hope that they're doing a lot of testing with him right now, and they're just discovering that he's overtuned. 3 points off is huge. That's like the first Mr. Negative nerf from, you know, the 4-4 to the 4-1. Hopefully, I think that he's got enough in the tank to be able to make it. And I have been betrayed. Scarlet Witch has killed our chances of winning. They now have my Kitty Pryde and my Demon. Why? Scarlet Witch, how many locations are in the game, chat? How many are in the game? Is that like a 1 in 100? There's not quite 100, are there? My gosh. Pre-nerf Quinjet would make this deck so good. What do you mean? Quinjet doesn't discount the cost of... Well, it would only discount the cost of Demon. But I mean, it would be nice. I just had a random idea. What if they changed Mr. Fantastic to turn a location you play him to into Baxter Building? It's pretty much the same power. Plus, he'd be a new location fixer. It'd be kind of fun, but I think that they want to stay away from too many cards guaranteeing the location flips. They want the locations to be a random element that adds variance to your games rather than something that you can control. FSG, hey, fought against you yesterday. Nice, nice. I bet I was playing a lot of bounce. Hopefully I represented myself well. I don't know. My bounce has been a little bit all over the place, FSG, but good to see you. Have I seen the Guardians 3 movie? Really cool one. Rocket got me crying. I have not yet, Eduardo. The thing is, it's really not the wife's tempo, so I'd have to go alone, and I haven't found the opportunity to go check it out. We drop Star-Lord here, or do we just pick him up with the Falcon? It could be Falcon picks him up. I'll go Star-Lord. And then I'll play the Demon, because I want the Demon out of the hand when I bast. The Witch giveth and the Witch taketh away. Indeed, indeed. I'm not updating the series drops. No, you don't need to do that for sure. Yep, Crystal's looking good. I like Mr. Fantastic. I don't think he needs a buff. Well, I don't know if it would necessarily be a buff. It would just be an alteration. Okay. Star-Lord's not going to find a target. So I Bast now to hit the Mysterio, and then I Falcon to get these cards out of the way. Yeah, something like this. Do I like Jean Grey better as ongoing? I'm not sure if I do. I do. I think Jean Grey looks really fun and very powerful right now. I mean, the idea of being able to force your opponent into overcommitting, like you can set her up on turn 3, and then turns 4, 5, and 6, the opponent has to play their first card to that location if possible, right? If it's full, then they won't be able to keep going. But if you play like Mojo there, you're getting guaranteed value out of the Mojo. You're locking, so either you force them to quote-unquote overcommit to that location where you set up the Jean Grey, or you set it up as something where you're able to match with the Mojo or other efficient cards. So I think it's very cool. And ongoing, that way they have a chance of getting out of it based on how they want to play it. So I like where it's sitting at. This is our shot. Okay, Scarlet Witch, you know your job. But this time, actually do it. Do I want to go Mysterio now? Maybe I do. I could also hold. I could Bast to buff the hood. Sure. Jean Grey and Kitty Pryde has good synergy. Yes, as like a counter, right? So Kitty Pryde is great to be able to counter. It's like, we're cutting Scarlet Witch, chat. Scarlet Witch cannot be trusted. I mean, I already lost. What is this? If they don't change that card to work for only one round, it's the end of the Galactus decks. Ooh, good point. Galactus, goodbye. Galactus is going to have to run Enchantress to be able to get out of Jean Grey. I think Echo will be a problem in the meta, being able to cancel out the next ongoing card that's played. Maybe. There's plenty of decks that have strong ongoing synergies will just be able to dodge the Echo. I mean, you can see it coming. I think Echo will fix an everlasting problem, that being Cosmo. How do you land Echo against Cosmo? Cosmo doesn't really telegraph where he goes. I feel like you just play away from the Echo lane, right? Am I stupid to say this? That you can just play away from the Echo lane and not be hurt? Okay. The Raft? Give me Angela. I mean, in the end of anything with more egg, yeah. Alright. They've got the Bucky. They are going Destruction. We play Bishop. I mean, how badly do I want it? I want it. I will go Eamon Falcon to be able to pick it up. Scarlet Witch has been very bad for me today. Yes, Fady, Scarlet Witch has been unbelievably bad for me today. Holding Milano over into a guaranteed loss twice in a row. So we're going for 3 for 3. Featured location is murdering me. Really tired of this 24 hours of one bad location over and over. They need to chill, and then you can play locations like 10 of them or something crazy. Yeah. The never-ending question of how to balance it out. We go Bishop here, and then I could play the Hood. I'm just imagining what I want to Odin. Like, I could Odin the Falcon. Is that a good idea to do right now? Then I get the pick-me-up on Hood and Demon. They add to hand. No, I probably want Collector set up first, so it's going to be like, which Collector Odin? Alright, here we go. Man, I'm doing it again. I wish Echo came out when Shuri was a thing. Oh man, yes. Because there, it would have gone. When is Pryde coming to the game? Mr. Sheepu, she's already in the game. Echo seems like it just limits their options, but that isn't great. I don't know, we'll see. Maybe once it's in my hand, it'll feel a little bit different. Didn't buy Iron Lad because I didn't quite have the tokens for all 3 this month. Now I do have to wait for Lad to cycle back around. Yeah, Austin, I mean, I think you're fine waiting on him. The high Evo is the creme of the crop. The creme and not the cremling. I feel like I have to throw Demon down here just because we don't know what Witch is going to do. But then again, Witch could pull out something like, you play Witch last? Is that better? I feel like, no, but then I'm not playing the Demon is after because I'm reactivating it. I want the Demon to stick to the board. I'll play on Savage Land. But if it becomes like Death's Domain, you want Scarlet Witch last so the rest of your cards aren't murdered. Committing honorable suicide. What's Echo's ability again? The next... Oh, there we go. We caught him. The next ongoing card that your opponent plays to the location loses its ability. She protects Wong only. Enchantress will be able to counter him and Magneto. That's true. If you set up the Wong, you could play the you could play the Echo to be able to block their Cosmo play. Be interesting. The fact that they wait, not next. What am I missing? Voltron Force, thank you for the follow, mate. Thank you. The Twitch team grows stronger. Oh, with the Prime subscription. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. Very much appreciated. Team Teddy grows stronger. After your opponent plays an ongoing card here, remove its abilities. It's all of them? Hold on, hold on. Echo is actually all of them? No way. It's no way. I thought it was only one. I thought it was just the next one. Did I misread this, or what is this? How did I miss that it was all of them? Oh, a Surfer. That's really gonna help me. Thank you.
Right on time.
Oh, okay. Well, Domino me. After your opponent plays an ongoing card to nope, it sounds like it's all of them. Okay, well that paints it in a little bit of a different light. It is currently coded as all. All right, chat, you're right. She sounds oppressive. She sounds very oppressive. Darth Papa with the Prime resub for 2 months. Bounce has been super fun, but won't get to try it on ladder till next season. Thank you for the Prime subscription, my friend. Thank you. Support for the channel is very much appreciated. It goes a long way for us here. We actually picked up a beast out of the hub here, so we're still jamming to our game plan. Game plan is still a go. That's what's on Snapman. That's nuts. They've said pre-release cards are not final power. I assume, though, internal testing, its power was a little too much. Are you saying for Uber, you're saying for High Evolutionary? Voltron Force, always listen to the YouTube videos on my drive to work every day. Time to show some love. Thanks for the great content. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. My Cosmo, my sweet girl. Echoed away. They have Namor? They pulled Namor and they're using it to excellent effect. I am devastated. I don't have any 4s for Zabu to discount. I don't necessarily want magic. I could throw Black Bolt down. Sure. Oh, Magneto. Magneto's gonna ruin Namor's day. Is there something better than Black Bolt to play then? Because I could play Mysterio, Wolverine, and Zabu. Yes. They're not gonna play after Namor. I'm gonna win this with whatever solo card I'm putting there. This is just to kind of lull them in, and then I Magneto for the lane win. Let's go. Mr. Shipu, you're in Series 3 right now. You should still have him. For the newest to Series 3 drop, what's the best one to pick up for free? Well, now I'm going to have to check back what they said was dropping because it was different than what was predicted. And still sore about that. Alright. Nope, that's just talking about Milano. Alright, so out of what dropped down into Series 3, we got Sentry, Silver Surfer, Dazzler, Shadow King, Sauron, and Ghost. Your top priority card is Sauron. Your second priority card is Surfer. And then Sentry, and then Ghost, and then Shadow King, and Dazzler last. Dazzler is the least important. So there's your ordering for the recent Series 3 drops. Sauron and Silver Surfer, best ones to pick up. In fact, I've got a Psycho Surfer deck that I want to bring to... We'll see if we have time. Legion looks broken. Storm into Legion. But Josh, when you... Here's the thing. You're going to have to Storm on 4, and then you Legion on 5. And usually, when you do that... Oh, we were betrayed. They filled the location. Hold on, but we still have 12 power? Yeah, but it don't get to move the Namor. I was hoping that they would not be able to fill the spaces. Well, it was a fun trick. We gambled and we lost. Anyway, when flooding gets copied, Usually it takes another full turn before it locks down on the other location, so I don't think that Legion is going to guarantee an early turn lockout. I don't think that will work. Hey y'all, hope I ain't too late. How are the games so far, Matthias? Matthias, we are slaving away to be able to complete our win with Star-Lord in the deck, and it is not going well. Maybe we should try something else, but I want to hit this just a little bit longer. I feel like we've been close on a number of these. Just not quite getting over the top. And some locations have really dramatically hit us, so. All the cards that are dropping to Series 3, got them all yesterday by opening the collection level. So weird. Well, Grizzly, I mean, you were prepared. That's the best thing that you can do for the Series drop. Be ready to grab them all. Ghost before Shadow King? Oh, yes. Oh, yes, Justin. Be like me. Pull Ghost, Dazzler, Shadow King, and Snow Guard. Snow Guard without wax? Oh, no. Your lucky pull. Lucky Series 5. Snow Guard, man. Snow Guard. Can you imagine when we have the weekend missions? If we had the weekend missions back when Snow Guard came out, I would have had to play with Snow Guard in my deck to be able to claim my cube rebate. Is the Chibi of the Galaxy a good value this week? No, Dio, it's pretty low value. If you really like the art, then it's looking better. Like, if you would want to use all of those variants, then it's worth it. Otherwise, it's low value. You're only getting credits. You're not getting credits at a great exchange rate. You're not getting any tokens. So if you like the variants, then it's worth it, but otherwise, no. This is why we bring Storm. And I think I'm going to hold this demon to be able to play over on Milano. Yeah. Sauron competitive in ladder. Jarvis, I like him. I love a Sauron tempo list. You run with all the negative ongoing pieces. That gives you access to Ebony Maw. And the late game to be able to slam down. You can go Moon Girl to be able to duplicate your chances. It's great. Batgear, great to see you. How's your Wild Frost adventures going? Jeremy, I got the, I made it to the credits. And so I beat the Frost Jailer and whatever. Like the true final boss. Very fun. Oh gosh. Avengers Compound? Okay, so Milano's gonna be zeros for us, but they probably have... I gotta go Kitty Pryde. They probably have Doctor Doom. So I loved Wild Frost. I haven't been playing as much recently. My latest obsession has been Mecha Bellum, a mech-themed auto-battler from Paradox that is pretty great. And it's only the cost of a single season pass here in Snap. I was using Guardian's Lockout, but that was before Kitty Pryde was everywhere and the Milano. I mean, the Guardians is still benefiting at Milano because you know they're going to be able to score, right? Eddie, I have never seen you use Ghost, Justin. I do not use Ghost very often, but I use it in my Hazmat and my Valkyrie. Hazmat and Valk love it. Ooh. Holding us in here with the Prof X. Yep. Well. So I have one demon, two demons, and then Mysterio is the best that we can do. If they have the Doctor Doom, yeah. Alright, we're out. Are the weekend missions going to happen this weekend already, or is that a future feature? I believe that is looking forward to the next patch. Weekend missions are a joke. We'll have to see what the rewards are. TM Muscularod with the 100 SEK Super Chat. Out for beers with the boys tonight. Have a great stream. We'll watch the video later. Don't forget to like the stream, chat. Thank you, TMS. Thank you. Very much appreciated. Incredibly generous of you. Hope you have a great evening. Milano's a rough location. Change my mind. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to be able to change it. I don't care if I don't know if I want to change it. Milano is tough. Let's drop Collector. Because then I want to Witch plus a Demon, beast them back, be able to keep on cycling around. Here we go. Lost so many cubes with this Junk Star-Lord quest. Yeah. We're trying. Oh, great. Thank you. How is Scarlet Witch just... She is 3 for 4 on game-losing betrayals? I am astounded that she keeps on finding a way. It's actually incredible. Ah! The Nebula will be able to scale if we want a silver lining. New location. F you. This location ends the game. Both players lose 8 cubes. That's the second in logic. I don't know. I don't think it's all as bad as all that. Well, I don't really want to play Falcon. But I could, like, pick you back up. Venom deck is working great with Milano. Your death down to 5 or 4 cost by turn 5. You can put her there. Ooh, nice. Scarlet Witch just an absolute menace. And there we go. Beast is dead. Maybe put Rhino in for Scarlet. Oh, what a slap in the face that would be for Scarlet. So, yep, I'm going to run Rhino instead of you. Well, we've got to retreat. They set up the Sarah. Meanwhile, we set up nothing. I got the finish for the Star-Lord quest with the Galactus. Ah, I got you, Septo. You ran it. Ran just Star-Lord randomly inside the Galactus deck to be able to grab the wins. Maybe that's what I should run. It's just him randomly in a deck that's not trying to synergize with him. Guess I'll claim Sauron then. You got a vid on it? Oh yeah, Jarvis. You know it. Let's see if I can find it for you. Videos. My Sauron tempo. No, I gotta remember I was changing thumbnails. Here we go. Here is my Sauron tempo deck. There we go. Lelouch v Britannia. Good afternoon, good afternoon. I really involuntary cringe when I drop Scarlet Witch every time. It's been very rough so far. Incredibly bad for us. So Teddy, do a test, play 50 games and keep track of how many bad locations you get, or cannot play here locations. Keep track of how many good locations for either player or neutrals pops up. Yep, so far we've got 4, and there's 3 bad ones, 1 neutral. That's our scientific test will continue. Dira's lockdown deck helped me win 10 out of 15 games I played to finish the Star-Lord quest. The location lockdown is prime right now. It's wonderful. You'll see it's not that bad. I did it the other night. 39 out of 50 games had more bad location. You cannot play here. Did it on a day when a bad location wasn't hot or featured. So the featured location shouldn't have any bearing on... Oh gosh. I'll play Collector here. I will play Star-Lord here. It shouldn't have any bearing on what she flips. It's just that the hot location gives me a reason to want to run her. Just locations in general. Scarlet is crippled because they've added too many bad locations. Maybe. But watching you play, I've learned to ignore location New York. And I somehow have not learned that, nerd. That's the sad thing, is that meanwhile, I have not learned that same lesson. By the Shang-Chi. They're like Cerebros, I think. So then we just wait. Yeah, Cerebro 2 deck probably. Maybe they didn't find the Cerebro. That's what we have to hope for. So I do buff the Bishop. Well, it's not going to be by enough, right? I can get it up 2 more to 11. Oh, that is enough. Oh. Hit win. Yeah, because you had 11. Well, now they have space. I gave them space to be able to play the Cerebro plus the Mysterio. the odds of you having it's pretty low. When does Kitty show up for everyone since they released her to all players? Matthew, she's already there. You're just talking about in general locations popping up on the board. Mr. Fantastic. And then the Cerebro. Oh no. Okay. Okay, come on. This has been going really poorly. Shang-Chi didn't lose us the match. If they still had the monster on mid, they would have beaten us anyway. Because we would have won on mid. I suppose you could argue that it would have maybe prevented them from even playing the Cerebro. Alright, get me Collector. Collector Bishop with the Kitty in hand. This could finally be a hit win. She doesn't come in your inbox or a message. She's just straight into the collection. Yes. She should just be in your collection box. Ooh, Elysium. I love this. Let's hit it. POB continued. Thank you for the follow, mate. Thank you. What's going to come next? With a name like that, he has to send a message in chat now. Collector moves over. That's fine. We can keep on using the Kitty to be able to... We have all of our engine pieces and a free Kitty Pryde. I mean, this is the dream. If Teddy has played Mysterio on flooded right instead or Collector left, yeah, I mean, on that one, it was just a 50-50. They were both flooding, right? Pretty fortunate for our opponent that it turned out that way. Star-Lord, Kitty, I might as well hold. Yeah, we'll hold here. Hey, to be continued, raiding in with a party of 11. Let's go. How's it going, mate? It's great to see you. How was y'all's stream? TBC says Raid Shadow Legends is better. No, no. Blasphemy. We'll go Hood, Falcon. I'm going to put down the Shang-Chi and then the Kitty. Well, I might as well play Kitty where she's going to buff Angela, right? All right, here we go. Was great, man. First time playing Marvel Snap. I love it. That was your first time? Awesome, awesome. What kind of decks did you build? What did you end up starting with? I was hooked immediately myself as well. So, thank you for the raid. I don't hate location Milano. It's a working lockdown, sure, but it seems that most people hate it because of the mind games. How does one acquire Kitty? Laxar? Kitty has just been added into your account for free. Wanted to make some friends in the Snap community? Well, you made one here, to be continued. You ever want to do something together? I'm mostly on the YouTube side rather than the Twitch side, but you can always hit me up. We'll go Demon. We'll go Kitty. And then the Rock is still good for a Bishop buff. And I will not play the Hood. Or do I want like Demon on left? I'm ahead by 7. I'm ahead by 7. Alright, so it is reciprocal. Here I'm able to buff the Angela. Here I'm buffing the Bishop by 3. Angela by 2. It's very tight as to what the best allocation is, but really it's just a mind game as to where he plays now. And does he have the Killmonger? Darren, great to see you. Ah, Little Pone, you've been coaching him. Nice. No, my Bishop. Oof, oof. So he's got Tone coaching and me taunting. There we go. That's the perfect team. That sounds like the ideal Twitch chat ratio. 50% backseating, 50% trolling. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Then getting Milano with others. Can't play locations here on the board. That's the problem. I don't mind one lockdown lane, but 2 or more is what's annoying. So far, I've made a single energy deck with Kazar Squirrel Girl. Not sure what the meta is, but I'm researching and learning. Oh, to be continued. Zoo is going to do you great work to get out of Pool 1. Zoo is probably the best thing in Pool 1. And then in Pool 2, it opens up a little bit. You get to play Devil Dino. Devil Dino versus Zoo. Dino Destroy. A lot of fun combos to make. David, hey there, Teddy. With Star-Lord is going poorly, but with Hitmonkey, this deck is good. Yes, Hitmonkey is much better. Oh, man. I can't believe that I'm holding myself to this, but I want to get these wins. Was struggling to get past 73, been running Master Mold deck since everyone is running Kitty Pryde. I've been finally able to climb some ranks. Ooh, very fun, Dark Nizzle. Glad that you have the Master Mold, I'm sure. Yeah, to be continued. So Zoo is the name of like a magic deck that uses all these one costs and then mass buffs. So your Kazar one costs and then like Blue Marvel is quote unquote Zoo. That's just what the community is going to call it. I want to Kitty, then I want to Bast, then I want to Beast. And I want to Snap because this is amazing for us. Move in Pool 1 is probably good too. Little Tone, I wouldn't say Move in Pool 1 is good, I'd say Move in Pool 2 is good. I guess I'm not quite remembering how many pieces you get, but yeah. You get Heimdall, but you're missing... Aren't you missing like Cloak and Dagger in Pool 1? I think Move it comes alive in Pool 2. We'll play here. Then I'll play The World is Our Oyster. Kitty Pryde to be able to buff up my Angela. Honestly, running like Zoo with Kitty in Pool 1 sounds disgusting. Because you get Bishop and Angela. Oh, these are... Oh, no, I'm not sure. Is Angela or Bishop Pool 1 or 2? Once you get these guys and then Kitty, you could have a killer deck even without other bounce synergies. Because you're also buffing Collector. You get Collector very early. Fun stuff. Fun stuff to be sure. Let's play Star-Lord. And hold on to the Bast, I suppose. Angzu is the same thing Teddy described, but you have Angela in it. Yeah, nice. Magic Zoo doesn't use mass buffs. Buffs suck in Magic. Interesting, Jason. So, does anybody have a more proper derivation of the name Zoo? Like, why did it start being called Zoo? Mr. Bandit, thank you for the follow. Blue Mud, thank you for the follow as well. We're up to 50 viewers on the Twitch side. YouTube, they're catching you. We drop the Kitty. We play the Mass Mysterio. Looks like I'm not going to have a good Shang-Chi target. Time to cut Shang-Chi. He's not doing it for us. Give me like Falcon first, then the Kitty, then the Mysterio here, and then I have Witch and Bast. Why am I doing this to myself? I'm just playing Scarlet Witch blind. Dino only gets better the higher you go. You know, Scorpion, that's probably true. Dino has never been bad. He is always incredible. You get Angela in 1, and then Bishop is later on. Okay, interesting. How's the deck working out for you, Teddy? Daniel F, abysmal. I want to cut Star-Lord so bad, but I have to win with him to be able to complete these missions. There's a follow. Gotta get back to work. Enjoy the rest of the stream. Remember, raid is better. Mr. Bandit, have a good one. Because most of the one-cost cards are animals, and Kazar looks like Tarzan. I guess that's what it is. Alright, there we go. Which finally didn't betray us. Always wondered how the one-drop deck got the Zoo name. Yeah, it's from another game archetype. Old school Magic, the Gathering deck archetype. Change Scarlet for the monkey? Maybe. I felt like I wanted a location fixer, though. She's just betrayed us so many times. Okay, 4 more wins. How have we not won anything today? From what I understand, the name is carried over from a different card game where the name Zoo actually made sense. I think it was a bunch of one-drops that were actually animals. Okay. Zoo decks, you have to watch out for the Killmonger. Yes, for sure. So in Pool 3, people stop running it. In Pool 2, it's more prevalent, I think. Generally calling it the weenie one-drops with the AoE buffs. I heard somebody, like, I had a comment from someone that, yeah, the the Weenie deck is a more direct analog to what our Zoo in Snap is. But the name Zoo has stuck, and there's no shaking it. There's gonna be Zoo forever. Zoo came from Magic the Gathering tourney deck called Lestri Zoo. Alright. Here we go, Scarlet Witch. Your time to shine. Keep the kiln open for us. Hold the door. Yeah, I'll play the demon, I guess. If you bring Beast into the Zoo deck, you can sometimes dodge the Killmonger with Beast if you play it outright. Is that actually better, Justin, than just playing like armor, though? Don't you want just cards to stick? Yeah, Dracula is definitely the evolved Zoo. Well, you also have Moon Girl, right? So you've got the Moon Girl She-Hulk branch of Zoo, and then you have the Dracula branch of Zoo. Oh, we lose the rock? That was incredibly fortunate for us. They lost the Mystique. Alright. We have, like, no way to get into Crimson Cosmos whatsoever. A little disappointing, that. Alright, go Collector and then play Falcon, I guess. Zoo here is because of the Kazar and the Squirrel Girl. Yeah, I think that's all that's kind of latching on there. Love hangovers on Wednesday. Oh, Josh. You're making me feel nauseous just thinking about that. Scarlet gonna pull whatever has the least power here. I hope not. Ran a control bounce deck with Star-Lord and won a decent amount. I love it. I like to have 0 drops like Yondu Iceman in my Zoo Teddy. Beast for me. Okay, so you're saying just like good on reveal, and then you can mill them a little bit? Yeah. Beast can make the 1-drop 0. You can force your way into the Cosmos. It's true, if we draw him. Beast right now just hiding in the deck, though. We drew a rock instead. It could be that the Korg rock screwed us over on being able to get in. Iceman, Yondu, Beast wins games a lot, surprisingly, if they hit the right cards. The Iceman for sure. I'm not so high on Yondu if you don't have the null synergy, but that's just me. Yep, I'll just surrender the Crimson Cosmos. Angela. I have no board space. No board space and no options. It's gonna be like Angela Demon? Seen a lot of retreats after I beast back Iceman and Yondu. Once I replay Yondu and hit something good, they just leave. Nice, nice. Alright, this is a prayer. Is that we pick up Shang-Chi. Top deck the Chi. Top deck the Chi. Top deck a rock. Well, we're out of here. Can't wait to finally get Beast Bounce. It looks like so much fun. Nerd, it is fun. When we're able to find our best pieces. Bouncing Pryde. How can we fix you? Witch, you're gone. I don't love you anymore. Shang-Chi, you're out of here. Star-Lord, I'm gonna keep you in for now. Then I feel like I want Hawk. And I guess I'm gonna go for Korg. See how this plays out. Teddy, that null Human Torch combo is looking good with Phoenix Force announced. Might still be a meme. Without Wax, once he comes to the game, you know we're gonna play it. I'm gonna make it work at least once for the YouTube short. Got only Falcon right now, nerd. Yeah, and unfortunately Beast is the more important one if you're only gonna run one of them. Don't you hate it when people just stall on their turns? Come on. So much to think about. Yeah, Simon, the roping is annoying. But it's part of the game. Alright, so we get the Collector down. Do I snap on this? I feel pretty good. I'll be able to get Beast to hit these cards to make them free. Keep on buffing the Collector. Keep on filling their deck with rocks. Here we go. Here we go. Been running Iceman and Korg in this shell. Nice, Darth Papa. I mean, Iceman is a great one-cost. Just great. Imagine we get missions in the future. We all have to play games with M'Baku. It could happen, Josh. It could happen. When M'Baku was the new card with the weekend mission, you would have to do it. Mars, what's up, Team Teddy? How's everyone? So far, we are suffering through trying to get wins with Star-Lord in the deck. Oh gosh, oh golly. Bishop. I mean, they're just going to Galactus now, probably. I'm loving playing Kitty. So fun in the mirror match, but it was to be expected. Yeah, a lot of mirror matches going on right now. And then the Galactus is very frustrating. I had a version of the deck that was running Debris and Carnage to be able to counter the Galactus, but I ultimately went away from that. We'll just keep on waiting here, I guess. Oh, they're not going to play anything? Sure. Here's the thing. They played it so early, they didn't actually destroy very many cards to empower Null or Death. So I'm not sure what their game plan is. But you have to feel like it's floundering a little bit. Yeah, I'll play the Mysterio for 4. And then Kitty will hop back. Hey Betty, hope you're doing well. Love the streams. Thank you. Happy dim sum. I'm doing okay. Isn't it funny how one card like Star-Lord can lead to so many losses? I don't think it's just Star-Lord, but yes, having less consistency across your deck can hurt you. I've been playing Sandman Zola with the Star-Lord because I'm a bad person. Whatever gets you the mission complete, you don't call yourself a bad person. You're just using the tools available. Galactus players are getting a bit smarter, trying to push for turn 6 more often now. Maybe so. Ooh. Yeah, that was just in service of the null, I suppose. I mean, I don't win, but I'm still confused as to what they were trying to do. Yeah, we cut the Shang. Legal card move, exactly. Zola, who knows? I think that he was just playing Zola to be able to buff Null. Been running Hitmonkey, Moon Girl, and She-Hulk, working pretty well in the 70s. Travis, it sounds like a good list. I've seen some other players have success with that. I don't have an exact version that I would be running with it, but it does look very good. Second dinner was over here. We need a mission where Mr. Negative is the deck, but never played. Yeah. Let's go Bast for a nice pick-me-up. I'm trying to snap preemptively, and it's been burning me over and over. All right, Kitty Pryde, we have the mirror match. This is what we trained for, chat. If only we had our Kitty Pryde. Altar of Death. So I started the YouTube career covering Evil Genius 2, and there was a henchman called Fugu. She was themed as like a an assassin sushi chef, and her voice line has stuck with me forever, where she's always like she'll say like everything just like a normal sentence, and then she'll just end it with of death. And I don't know why, but I got a kick out of it. This is gonna get quite spicy. We got away pretty easy with the Star-Lord quest with Lane Lad controlled deck 10 and 2. There you go. Just keep on running the Star-Lord with that kind of record, mate. Just realized that weekend missions coincide with Hot Location Day. People said, don't they dodge Hot Location Day without wax? I thought that was part of what was happening on the weekends, is like there wasn't even a hot location, so people were less interested in playing anything. Okay, so this is where... Do I actually Star-Lord? Star-Lord into the Beast? Pick up the 3 cards, buff the Collector, keep the Nebula from being able to scale. The Charlatan, thank you for the follow, thank you. Whoa, Spyro with the raid of 273. Thank you, my friend, thank you. Amazing to see you. I saw that you were streaming earlier. Have you guys been playing any Kitty as well? I'm suffering through getting the missions with Star-Lord right now. I hope that it worked out better for you guys. Oh man. Spyro, I think that we are both entered in the snap-offs at the end of the month. Maybe we'll be able to go head-to-head. Would very much look forward to that. Chance to be able to test our metal. Give me unlimited money. Unlimited money sounds fantastic. I want to play Bishop on left. We just scale through the roof. I play Star-Lord. Star-Lord finally, his time to shine. Kill the Hood. Get rid of the Bast as well. Or do I want to keep on cycling? Because I have Beast. No, we don't have enough. We're so tight. I could hold Star-Lord. I could play you and beast him again? That sounds like what I'm trying to accomplish here, but with more steps. Do something like this. Keep it sane. In we go. Sunday's a hot location day. Wasn't Peak the hot location last Sunday? Maybe it does coincide. That'd be rough. Spyro was playing Sand Guy and Electro. Ooh, Rashifo, I'll bet he was cleaning up against all the bounce decks like me, eh? Buenos dias, Teddy. Glad to see Kitty back in the game, and she's free! Christian, I love how they handled that, giving us the card for free. They're gonna beast bounce here. Ooh. Alright. And then they beast mid just for the energy. Fair enough, fair enough. I get Korg, eh? Ouch. It's just going to be Mysterio drop. And then everything on mid in case they have a location fixer. Where's the Scarlet Witch when we needed her most, chat? When we needed her most, she was nowhere to be found. They're going to have a good burst of power. But I feel confident. Adam Such, great to see you. Team Teddy, how's the bounce life? Late arrival to the stream for you. It has been abysmal because we're trying to win with Star-Lord. That's where I'm going to put the blame, if I have to put the blame somewhere. I've learned from the politicians to always be able to find a patsy. Mirror double beast game. Bounce him for the collector power. Maybe I should have gone for the extra bounce. Ooh, Smite resubbed with the tier 1 2 months in a row. Let's go. Love the highlight of the destruction negative list. Always nice to hit those 8 cube streaks. That was some of the most fun Snap that I have ever played. Glad that you enjoyed the list. I very much enjoyed it myself. All right, we're back on track, chat. We're back on track. Victory. Thank you for the Twitch sub. All right, here we go. Let's knock them out. We need 3 wins, back to back to back. This is it. I'm feeling it. Feeling like we're in. Man, the Spyro Raiders, they really just lurk. Spyro's got Team Lurker over here. The silence is almost eerie. That was, I mean, the power spike there on left was obscene. It was crazy what we were putting up. Let's go Collector on left. I feel like he could end up being in Shang-Chi range with how much we scale him with this list. Happy Wednesday all. Murray, great to see you. Hope everyone is having a great day. Murray, I feel like we're getting back on track here. We had a rocky start, but now is our time to shine. The next day can always be brighter. I think here we go. Kitty Hood Beast, be able to pick up the ninja. If I can hit the ninja with... Never mind. Cosmo completely obliterates those plans. And there is the Bast. So we could have done it. I love being able to redeem the negative tokens with like Bast and Beast combo. One of my favorite things to be able to do with bounce. Instead, I actually think that I still need to run the Kitty Hood and tragically avoid the collector buffs by picking them back up right now. Here we go. Welcome one and all to the rated Snap streamer. Thank you, Josh. At least chat believes in me. We'll be able to pick these guys up and then set up Bast on turn 5 here. Hopefully the Hawk is able to punch through on Shadowland. Yeah, the 0-3 ninja. And when they nerfed the ninjas, it's just also, I mean, the channel name is Teddy Ninja. It's one of the most satisfying moves. I like it. Keep shining. Kitty has been treating me right. I love her, Murray. Kitty is our best gal. All right, give me Hood again. We were just going to keep the good times rolling on that one. All right. Now we just need 2 more wins. The back-to-back to be able to pick up the Star-Lord quest. I'll claim the season pass when it's done. Where's everybody getting the free kitty? Ryan, they just gave it out. The developers said, sorry, we bugged her. Have her for free. So she should just be in your collection. Right now, if you go to your collection page, look at the 1-0. There should be a Kitty Pryde. I feel like Oprah. And under your chair, there's a kitty Pryde. And you get a kitty Pryde, and you get a kitty Pryde. Make sure to claim her now, because if you create a new account, you're out in the cold. Anybody who starts a new account, I guess right now, or like tomorrow? I'm not sure what the window is, but if you start a new account right now, she's a Series 5 card. So they were pretty generous. Yo, chat, don't forget to share the love, drop a like on the stream. Adam Such, rallying the likes. It really does help support us. They're playing to the Vibranium Mines. That's a brave Thanos. I guess he knows the Hawk already hard counters. Omnivirda, thank you for the follow, mate. Thank you. Update the game, that's true. Lazradi, thank you for the sub. Thank you. Very much appreciated. All the support for the channel has been incredible, guys. Let's play. I mean, I need to set up Collector before I Falcon. I don't necessarily want to play to the Vibranium Mines until I get Hawk in my sweaty little hands. So I'll play Collector over... I'll play Collector on Angela. And then I will play Hood. I guess I'm playing Korg as well, sure. And then next turn is Falcon Star-Lord. That's not bad. Hey, honestly, should have dropped her right into 3. She's free anyway. That's stupid. I was surprised, Simon Cleric, that they kept the cadence of her being in Series 5 for, like, new players. But at the same time, like, the new players were not at all affected by the bugs and not being able to play her. So I can understand it both ways, basically. Star-Lord Falcon, and then what are the odds that I top deck Hawk? 1 in 5 or 1 in 4? If I play Demon, that goes down to 1 in 7. Whatever I draw, I will still be able to combo with what is in my hand. I don't know, I'm picking up Korg, Rock, and Hood. I'll hold the Demon. As an FYI, my kitty was there, just did not get a notification. I did have to update the app, though. Interesting. Ooh, Super Flow, but canceled for both of us. Why did they drop Dazzler, but not Shanna? I feel like they messed on that. Like, what's the point if you don't have either one? You know, that's a great question, Marshorn. Dazzler is terrible. Shanna is slightly less bad. The main thing was that they held back Hawk, and they held back Null that everybody was so excited for. That's what really burns me. Give me Demon. Give me... We really don't have any tempo here, do we? The Demon is it. The kitty came in too late. Was hoping for Hawk or Mysterio. I mean, even Beast would have allowed us to buff the Collector by a more meaningful amount. If we go Bast... That's like as much as we can play down. And then... I can play Hood, he does buff the Collector, and then I can play Rock and Kitty because they buff the Bishop. Kitty will not return in time to be able to buff the Collector again, but here we go. Let's be honest, is Snap getting new players? Oh yeah, Rich. I mean, I'm always seeing people in chat that are saying that they just started. To be continued, who raided us with a party of 11 just like an hour ago, 10 minutes ago, was just starting. So Snap's getting new players. Hey everyone, yeah? How are we feeling about the recent Snap changes overall? Oh no, Lex D's like, can of worms, can of worms. Let the aroma waft up. My take is that the changes are not going to be as bad as a lot of the Doom and Gloomers are saying, but the optics are terrible. The developers really did word things in like the worst possible way. I can think of many ways that could have, like the PR for them is just painful. I should... do you guys know? Is Second Dinner accepting applications? What are the odds that they take a washed-up streamer onto their game dev team? I could run their PR. Was waiting for Null to be S3, but luckily opened him as an S4 on the second reserve after the update. John, saved. I would have felt so bad if you had been waiting and then they didn't drop him. Kitty at Bar Sinister OP. Laxar, I finally got a game where I pulled it off, and it did feel very good. Suddenly, all that value in the kitty gets replicated 4 times. If you've already been able to make her free with the beast, it just is nuts. It's nuts. I've also seen Sinister London kitty games are pretty cracked. Let's go Bast here. What's rating? Sounds scary. Yusuf, it's a Twitch thing. You're too YouTube pilled to have to know. But on the Twitch side, it's very much appreciated. Twitch has a lot of things all backward. Raids are good. And follows. Subs are money instead of free. And then follows are free instead of... Well, I guess it's not quite the analog, but yeah. All different metrics. Doing Kitty Bar Sinister right now. Daniel F. Give us the update when you win. Love the Hawk Bounce modification. Have I tried the Absman alternative version? Adam Sush? Do tell? What is the Absman bounce alternative version? You had my interest and now you have my attention. It sounds like they plan to stop releases going to Pool 3 period at some point. Really, Jason? What made you think that? I think they're still dropping into Series 3 pretty consistently. I'm wondering if they're going to just hold Null and Hawk in Series 4 forever, or at least for a very long time. No wonder there was no announcement of series drop changes beforehand. Yeah, because they're tinkering around with the alterations. I think that was also why they waited so long on announcing High Evolutionary as a big bad, because they were considering having changes even to the point of encompassing the big bads and how their status is set up. So I want Bass to pick up Hood. I want Star-Lord to be able to score. So where do I play him? I'll play him on right. I'll play you over here. I will play... I mean, you get buffed. I think I wait. Yeah, we'll see how this plays. It feels like they aren't monetizing as much as they expected. Is that possible, Jason? The game's earning reports are like 50 million... I don't even remember what it is, but they've made millions of dollars on Snap. I understand that they were running the company for years in the background developing this, but they're a small team. They're 50 people. Sure, they commission a lot of other work outside of the core team, but I still feel like their profitability has to be incredible. I don't know anything about the industry. Obligatory streamer caveat, I am not a subject matter expert in the gaming industry. I don't know what I'm talking about. I am just running off of good old middle country America common sense. Bearded Grizzly climbing with Kitty, let's go. There's a weird line in the patch notes that perhaps they won't do series drops. Really, Jason? I did not pick up on that. You won Kitty Bar Sinister. 2 lanes won and the third a tie. Heck yes. Heck yes. In the last week, I got 4 new Star-Lord variants, and I don't even play Star-Lord. Nimbus Roz, isn't that frustrating? Like, why can't we trade variants? Wouldn't that be nice if you could, like, cash all the pixel variants for just, like, 300 gold? Dude, that would be incredible. I would dust every pixel variant possible to be able to grab extra gold and then actually pick up variants that I wanted. When you have redundant variants, like, what's the point? I understand sometimes there's a character, but that was in the survey as well. There must be a core of people that actually care about this. They were like asking, what's a reason that you buy variants? And one of the potential answers was, I want to collect every variant of a particular character. I was like, not at all. That actively discourages me from buying a variant if I already own a variant for that character. I am the opposite. But somebody out there must enjoy it. So more power to you. If you are that person. There we go. Did we do it? Victory. We hit it? I just had to start going like full stream of conscious mode, playing and talking to chat, and that was what it took. Ah! Finally. Win with Star-Lord in the deck. He contributed. He was the reason we won 1 game. Otherwise, very unhappy with the performance. Ka-chow, ka-ching. Now let's play the real deck. Get out of here. Mr. Monkey? Mr. Monkey? I need your services. This looks like a fierce deck now. I like the Hawk edition as well. We immediately started doing better. Here we go. Pull me in. Every time I open a variant, I feel like it's a pixel. Yeah. Dazzler and Sauron are the only Series 3 cards left for me to collect. What do I think I should snag for free? Sauron, Christian. Sauron. Sauron is like the best one out of what just dropped, and Dazzler is the worst. There are certain variants in Toads I'd buy. We all want the prettiest She-Hulk. Yeah. There's some of them that I would splurge on, but those are the real standouts. Hey, Mr. Teddy, just dropping by to say thank you. Most of your decks recovered me from tilts, and one of them actually brought me to Infinite a few days ago. Omni, congratulations on the Infinite. Great to hear that the decks have been helping you out. It's always my pleasure to create those. How's the day going, Teddy? Johnny Jackjaw, it's going fantastic. We had a tremendous outpouring of support in terms of raids for the Twitch side, so this is, we're just jamming. We're rocking it out. Hawk is such a good card. Hawk is so good. Like, he's worth staying in Series 4. Bounce that Star-Lord out of here. Is Kitty even out in our inboxes? Not in your inboxes. She is already in your collection, Max. Just make sure that you have the most up-to-date version of the app. Calm vibe from the streams and YouTube vids actually makes it easier to understand how the deck works. Notable upgraded Doomwave. Aw, thank you. I was very proud of that list, and I was very happy that I created it significantly before the wave alteration here. So I hope you made mini cubes out of that one. Hayden, thank you for the sub. Thank you. I hate quests that make you play a certain deck. Destroy cards isn't that bad because Shang adds up, but specific cards is stupid. Yeah. So it's interesting, Andrew. I think Second Dinner is hanging on to an experience that happened in the beta where they forced players to play with... What do I want to play here? I think it's just Hawk. Yeah, it's just going to be Hawk, and then I'll hold on to the Bast. Okay. They forced players to win matches with Punisher in the deck. Punisher obviously has never been in the meta. Never should be in the meta in its current state. I really hope that Punisher gets buffed at some point. But it created a new archetype. People cracked their brains on how you could win with Punisher, and they created a Wong Spectrum combo. It was called Wong Going, and it was the hottest deck in the meta for about a week, and then it hung around for a couple seasons and then eventually phased out with the modern snap cards and whatnot. So I think Second Dinner is like remembering that as like, oh, this was a good thing, and so they keep doing it. Fast me, Vibranium me. This feels like a pretty punchy drop to Milano, and we're already ahead at Flooded. Though they probably have a way to drop in a Doombot, right? Though if they play... Yeah, they probably have a way. So bad that even Zabu does not reduce the wave 4-cost cards. I'm okay with the wave change. I just wish that we'd seen it coming more. Oh, well, I don't play anymore. I wonder if my opponent was expecting this turn of events. How do you beat 18 points? Well, with Shang-Chi, right? Shang-Chi's not real and he can't hurt us, chat. I think Punisher don't need a buff. He needs a major rework. There we go. You had me in the first half, I'm not going to lie. Getting him a whole new identity would be fun. I mean, here's the thing. Back in the beta, they made a card back with his logo. It's like, and they're not going to give him any love? I don't get it. So what does everyone think the best deck in the current meta is right now? Josh, it has to be either Stature or like Sarah Zabu, right? Skull Crushers with the X. Thank you for the follow. Thank you. Hey, watching live. Great to have you around. But I mean, it's Sarah something, right? Sarah Stature, Zabu, Hawk. Just him as a 2-1 is great. Yeah, dropping him down as a 2-1, that would be fun. A quick poke out, he can play in conjunction with some other good cards. I mean, the early pool 3 right now, it's quite unnerving seeing Dr. Dooms and Ultrons win them the game last second. Yeah, Molanisa, it certainly is. Those are high priority cards to be able to acquire for sure. Dr. Doom especially. Skull Crush, really like the stream, so calming. Thank you, mate. Very much appreciate it. I actually like Punisher's ability. I think his ability is kind of cool, but he needs something more. Almost forgot it was Wednesday. Hi fam, Miyamoto65 joining in. Great to see you, my friend. How's life treating you? I hope the job's not really rubbing you down too much. Thatcher still is. Don't think it was hurt too much from the wave. Yeah. Was it even running wave? I think some versions were running wave. But then they kind of moved away from it and don't care. Nazim, great to see you. Thatcher deck never really clicked for you, TJC. Everybody's got their own lists. I've come to grips with this. Some decks I'm just not good at playing, like hella. And I think that's true for everybody. Everybody's going to have their deck that's just not their mojo, not their tempo. Rocks and Hawks does so well this season. Yeah, nerd. I have a tournament at the end of the month and I'm very hard pressed to figure out what I want to run for the tournament because Rocks and Hawks is just such a good all-rounder. But then I love Bounce and High Evo is going to release shortly before I have to lock in my deck, so I don't really get to do full testing. We'll see what we end up bringing. I think I play Bast to get the pick-me-up. Or do I do Falcon? I do Falcon. No, it's Bast first. Then it's going to be Falcon here. Okay, here we go. Nebula plus Punisher is a 2-1 without interference, is insane points for the 3 cost. It's not bad. I mean, Nebula... I like the Nebula plus Mojo, Andrew, a little bit more than the Punisher, but yeah. Best stream in the Marvel Snap universe. Love being on Team Teddy. Mars, great to have you here. Can we build a Ronin deck with the new crystal buff? Oh, Josh. Did you guys enjoy watching me lose over and over at the beginning of the stream? You just don't want that feeling to end? Fine, fine. We can try. Hey, AG, great to see you. Like this shouldn't be anyone's deck. Rose, ouch, ouch. Hey. Victory. Let's go. He did not like seeing that hawk pop out. Oh, baby. Their deck does not do well with you. I guess I'd like to see what power I'm adding on the board. Yep, there you go. And so, nerd, you are good at the ramp counter list and able to smash all those Zero players. We're asking chat what their favorite colors are now. How much worse is Evo deck now that he's lost 3 power, John? Oh, I mean, I think it is significantly worse. You can't deny that it's significantly worse. It's certainly not what you wanted to see. 3 power off, that's like what they did to Mr. Negative in the first change from 4-4 to 4-1. He is the linchpin, the centerpiece. I think it makes it harder to splash High Evo with just like 2 cards, 2 or 3 cards in another deck shell. You're going to want to build more on the High Evo synergy. And then you're going to want to not play High Evo himself. It's just all going to be on the other abilities that he is unlocking for you. And I cannot decide if I want... I guess I want Hood here. But then I want Angela. And then I want to Beast it. We'll see. So do we just spend tokens on Null and Darkhawk or wait for an unlikely drop for those two? Did they confirm somewhere that they are Perma Series 4? They didn't. Hey, it's Crits. It's partly what has me so frustrated about what happened in the patch announcement. They did not confirm that they are Perma anything. Here's the thing. They are worth 3,000 in my mind. They are such competitive cards that they are worth spending the 3,000 tokens to be able to acquire. Now, will they drop at some point? Maybe. Will you feel ripped off if they drop right before or right after you bought them? Yeah. But should you still do it? I'm gonna say yeah. Like Hawk is just so good in the current meta. I feel like you need him. And then if you want to play Galactus, you need Null. But Hawk definitely is still a buy. So if I play Demon and Beast on 4, then I can play Demon and Falcon on 5, and then I have a flexible 024 Demon in hand. Yeah, that sounds like a godlike play. Still new to Snap, can someone explain what card is high evolutionary? Skull Crush, he is coming out next week as a brand new card. He is the villain in the latest Guardians of the Galaxy movie, and he unlocks secret abilities for all the cards that don't have abilities currently. So really, he is 7 cards bundled into one, and he's the most highly anticipated card ever to release into Snap. A lot to look forward to there. Angela and Snowguard are the worst. Angel and Snowguard are the worst? Angel and Snowguard are the worst. I don't know about Angel. I like Angel. But Snowguard, yes. Literally 75% of the player base right now are playing Bounce, so boring. Swamp RSG, and I remember the days where I was the hipster for doing it. I played Bounce for so long. But everybody's loving it right now, jamming with the kitty. I mean, kitty's powerful, and she was free. She's the new toy. Time to be able to smash it. So if you want to be able to climb, run ramp. I mean, as soon as you see Sandman, these decks just fold immediately. They fold like paper. Give me Korg. Give me Falcon. I think I drop Hitmonkey now. Yeah, I'll play the Hitmonkey right now. I love that they armored up this middle lane. Already infinite. It's just stupid boring. Swamp RSG. Do you want something that's not stupid boring? I caught some spicy deck building when I was recording a video the other day. It is Sarah, Surfer, Destroy. So you're running the package of Sabertooth, Venom, Deathlock, which are all 3s, right? And then you have Sarah, and you have Surfer, and you have like Brood, and you have Killmonger, and you have Nova. And it's actually really cool. Just playing Sandman to ruin people's lives. Nah, I gotcha. Well, keep being you. I like Ramp as well. Teddy Ninja, I'm gonna have to disagree, bro. Angel is not that good. AG, I disagree right back. Angel is that good. Demon buff. Do you have the pick me up here? They do have the Falcon. I like Angel being able to thin the Deathwave deck. So then you know what? Now that Deathwave is dead, maybe I should take it back and Angel is dead again. I was running him specifically in Deathwave, but that deck doesn't exist anymore, so maybe you're right. So if I go Hawk over here on the left, I mean, that's like really punchy. And then if I go... Do I just throw Demon as a guaranteed... The Demon is a guaranteed win wherever I put him. So where do we need help? That is the question. It's going to be Hood, Korg, and the Demon. Here we go. We keep on scaling the Angela. We keep on scaling the Bishop. We have a big Hawk. The Hawk is up to, well, 8. No, this is adding up to, okay, 10. And then another 2, 12. That's a good Hawk. I mean, not compared to the Demon, but... Victory. My opponent just played Crystal, and I am stunned. Daniel, what is he playing Crystal in? We have a challenge that we might build a Crystal deck here soon. All right. Let's trade things up. Then you can add Shadow King for the Kitty, Jugs for the Milano, and watch enemies cry. Exactly, Simon, exactly. Let's go for... I want to build a Sarah Pryde. So let's take us over. Oh, this is so wonky. Wop, 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 wop. That looks weird on PC. All right, edit this. I have to pick a new avatar? I just want this avatar. No title? I have to assign the title? This is my full-time job. There you are. Rocket. I guess eventually those just sift up to the top. And then I love this card back. Here we go. So we have the core of the deck that all transfers over in terms of Kitty, Bast, and then we pick up our Collector. Yeah, I think I'll play Collector. I guess you don't have to. Then the Angela and the Bishop. That's what I was scrolling past. Angela, Bishop. This core. I want Beast, I think. Even though he is a little bit of a novelty in a Sarah list. Then give me Sarah. The deck did not update there, did it? The overlay. We're gonna have to get used to that. Sarah up. There we go. So pressing edit doesn't select it for my overlay. Gotcha. I hate that you have to assign it for every single deck. Yeah, I kind of hate that now as well. Reached Infinite with Dracula dump deck. How can I share it with you in case you want to try it? Fire Hades exclamation point Discord in the chat. You can join the Discord. You can add me there. That is the best way for me to be able to see it, to be able to mess around with it. I would love to play it. Okay, so Sarah Pryde. What else do we want to tech in? I feel like we go more 2 costs here. Like Sentinel is pretty good, especially with the Collector being in the list. Do we want like Valkyrie? I feel like Hitmonkey can still play quite happily with us. We go Hitmonkey. I think I'm cutting Demon though. It's like Sarah Miracle territory. So what else do we like? Scorpion is always good. Heck, we could play the Star-Lord. The new UI is so clunky. I hope they keep working on it. Yeah, I hope they improve it as well. Do we want to run the Enchantress? Olsen for this generation? Olsen could be a spicy ad. Everybody's loving the Enchantress. I feel like something else on the higher end would be nice, but I'm not sure what it is. Keep things lean and mean, I say. Let's go Ironheart. Ironheart able to get a huge pick-me-up from the Bast. I think I want to stay away from the 1 costs with the Sarah setup. Blizzard would get debuffed by the Bast, so we have a little bit of anti-synergy there. I mean, it could be the Scarlet Witch. When is the patch dropping? Either this or that. The patch dropped yesterday. I've got bad news for you, and I've got good news for you. The bad news is that a lot of the stuff in the patch was very controversial. The good news is that I have a video breaking it all down if you want to watch it. I'll throw the link in here. Copy. Video breaking down all the patch changes. It's your one-stop shop for everything that changed. I even go over the recent data mines for the next season, which is Phoenix Force, by the way. Very excited. I don't know what the last card is going to be. Nebula? Nebula makes sense. Nebula is just like good value, right? Can't go wrong. Wave got buffed. She's literally a better Sandman now. Yep. And then Doomwave and Doomwave and Deathwave got murdered. Why play Sandman, KG? Because you want the effect to last for more than 1 turn, I guess? Some people are crazy like that. Oh, the Mysterio! Hi, Dr. K. Why didn't you respond sooner? I needed that. Mysterio is obviously what we need. Alright. Collector comes in. Doomwave still works. There's a good alt floating around. Really? What is it? I was wondering which is a better card to pick up, Sauron or Sentry. Sauron! Sauron, Wimkey. There's a Sauron tempo deck that I absolutely love. Now, Sentry is not bad. You're choosing between 2 good options, but I love my Sauron tempo deck. I've got a video on it if people are interested. With Sauron dropping down into Series 3, I think it deserves a revisit. I should definitely do a revisit here. You know what? You guys I'm putting it on my to-do list. We'll get a, this is the current list. It will not change too much, but I will be working on an update. My Sauron tempo deck. Very good in the current meta because a lot of people are not running Shang-Chi. Kitty in a late turn hazmat deck makes sense as it's a turn 6 dump and Kitty loses you Prio. Exactly, you make sure you lose Prio. Kodor, thank you for the subscription. Kitty loses you Prio, you drop the hazmat. You could also work in like, trying to think of what else would be some spicy options. Give me, I guess, Angela scaling over here alongside Kitty. Yep. Like Carnage and Debris, right? Sentry Control is fun, but with Kitty being the most prominent deck right now, there's a very good chance that they'll fill the location before you send your Void. Yeah, I think right now the meta read is not great for Sentry. Is Jeff required? Nope. I've got a substitution. I'm pretty sure I call out a substitution in the video, but if you don't have Jeff, Jeff was mostly an adaptation to how everybody else was running location lockdown. You just run another 2-cost that you enjoy. Let's throw Bishop, Kitty. So then our final turn here is going to be Kitty, Hitmonkey, Rock. And then bemoan the fact that the Sentinel was hit? I guess so. Crystal and some weird discard hybrid. Morbius, Scarlet Witch, Jubilee, Crystal, Hela, MODOK, Infinite, Captain Marvel. Didn't see the other 3 cards. Fascinating, Daniel. Fascinating. Mr. Fruit Punch, have you been trying the new Crystal? Death Wave, that's a name I haven't heard in a long time. That's why you run Carnage, exactly. Need to sign off, but really love the stream. Would be a regular Skull Crush. Hope you have a great rest of your day, mate. I'll be back on Friday. I stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday, YouTube and Twitch. All right. Oh, that Mysterio hurts when he only clips into 1 lane, right? So they are 4 ahead. We just need to pile into sewer system, I think. Play you. Play you. Play you. Because the Sentinel is also going to buff the Collector by a little bit more. So I'm getting 3+ on the Bishop. 1 more on the Collector. Oh, it's so close. But I think I still need to put the Sentinel here. Actually, I withdraw my comment. It's actually not an alt to the old Sandman deck, just with no Sandman. You aren't playing multiple cards a turn, so never mind. Okay, okay. Updated the game yesterday. Why do I have to update it again? I don't know what the bundled updates is. I just found it in one. Oh, hang on. They have the real Mysterio there. Did we dramatically miscalculate here, chat? No, what was I thinking? I could have just played the Kitty on the side. Oh, wow. Wow, wow, wow. All right. Rookie mistakes. Rookie mistakes. Wimpkey, it's ! playlist. And then you'll get a link to what we're rocking. We're listening to Stream Beats Synthwave by Harris Heller. Do we see Kitty getting nerfed? I mean, maybe. She's so good, but then again, she really just plays alongside Bounce and like this kind of Sarah Miracle, and these decks are hard countered by a lot of different things. Oops, Sauron Tempo deck has become a mainstay. Uh-oh, all Sauron. This meta feels like when Hitmonkey dropped and everyone cried about the Sandman. I can see that happening again. It might be. It might be. Also left the power on the table by not playing the Rock on turn 5 with the remaining energy. Oh, for the Bishop? Well, I thought that I might need to play it on the last turn. So that was a conscious tactical decision. I'm not going to see that as a misplay yet. Is the command broken for the link? Here we go. I'll just link it. Where do I have? Share. Copy link. Link to my playlist. I'll have to update that command. Is this just like Sentinel play? Yeah, I think we just go Sentinel, then maybe Rock. Mark M, great to see you. Spider-Man is amazing, Teddy. Did I know this? I did. I saw that the Amazing Spider-Man is getting like an extended comic run right now. Yep, Spider-Man is great. Oh, hi, Mark. Wait, what's the voice? I'm not thinking of the voice. Oh, hi, Mark. So I'm torn between playing 2 Flooded or Milano on the same turn. Quite the conundrum. Okay, well. I think it's like 1 Sentinel over here and then Kitty Beast over here. That way we at least have a presence. This one could go very poorly. How toxic is Loki's Datamind ability? Hold my beer, Galactus. The Datamind ability of the players switching hands, John? Beyond toxic. I sure hope that he does not release in that state. You mean the card? Yeah. Yes, it's the room reference. That's what it is. But I knew chat was going to bail me out. Okay, so we need... Is it just like Ironheart, then Sentinel? That's actually our best play. This list's really sad with stuff like Milano. If you have Doctor Doom, I could be in trouble. Though it does depend on where the Ironheart buffs land. Alright. They could also just like power up Subterranea, I guess. I'm gonna make a trash check just to swap hands with the Loki. Ooh. You know, that was not what I was expecting them to play. They got us. Though if the Ironheart buffs had played out slightly differently, we could have won. No, not like this. Okay. Sarah Pryde, cut the Ironheart, bring in the Mysterio. Though I do recognize that this is a very bad featured location to be playing this deck into. Because on turn 5, we just want to set up Sarah, and the opponent wants to play like high tempo into Milano, right? Haven't heard of that movie until people started doing the Oh Hi Mark thing. It's probably the most famous bad movie ever, right? One of the few movies that rolls around from being so bad is good. Force them to defeat the Gamora. Yeah, ignoring Milano and then playing the Spider-Man. Ooh. Ignore and then play the Spider-Man. Yeah, I mean, Spider-Man thrives whenever the board state is getting a little bit tighter. Watch the Disaster Artist instead of the room. Alright, you guys are going to start getting more cinema pilled then. I'm able to keep up with pretty quick, I'm sure. Old Reliable Good Cards Dino is doing work today. Let's go, Jokaro. If opponent has priority, there's nothing they can do without the Dino in Milano. Yes, the Dino just thrives, right? It's awesome. Okay. We can play something the sort of timeline here, and then we just like Sarah to Onslaught Citadel is also quite good. Play me, bounce me, play me, bounce me, buff me. Gotta say the Nebula Kitty have been back-to-back amazing one-drops. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, Howard, AG, don't discount Howard. He's like just a good all-rounder. Howard's trying his best. I could get the double kitty though, but I think I need Sarah? Do I actually need the Sarah? Sarah represents a low-tempo play that would then get me a 1-point discount on Sentinel and a 1-point discount on whatever we top deck, as long as it's not Bast. I think I actually just play like Kitty. But then do I just hold for the final turn burst around the Hit Monkey? I get 2 kitties, so then I can play Kitty, Kitty, Hit Monkey. I play a Sentinel, of course. Yeah, I'll hold Hit Monkey. He will play to Sinister London. Drawing the Mysterio could be incredible to really fuel the Hit Monkey. Even though you get an Illusion cloned. Might be the best She-Hulk variant out there. Yeah, it's a pretty good one. I like it in color a little bit better, but respect to the Noir. They flood it out. Bounce Angela also gives life to the Nightcrawler. Brought Howard, and he sucks. Well, now no high Evo. KG, you don't like the Howard? I think Howard's got some merit to him. Okay. They can only scale the sunspot. So if I play the hit monkey, I should be able to go, but I'm also scaling the bishop. This is where we were before. How much is Bishop and Nebula going to be able to scale? So Nebula is already +2. We're at 15. We're only 2 behind, but their sunspot represents just an ambiguous amount of power. I'll throw a Sentinel over there, even though that betrayed us last time, and then play something like this. The double Bishop scaling, really good. So then we're at 4 cards here. So that's 9, 10, 11. Fine. I'll get the pass play. I feel like this has to do it. They just played Rocket because they want to get the +5 on the sunspot. Not gonna be enough, my friend. Who can I use instead of Bast? Flak? Go for Iceman. Iceman is going to do great as just a plug-and-play 1-cost, unless you have another Golden Boy 1-cost of choice. Had 3 saved caches, waited to open them after the patch, got null on the first cache. Yes, Mark, yes! They kept him up in Series 4, but that did not prevent you from obtaining him. Fantastic to hear. Howard has some merit. You can Killmonger him to get closer to death. No, Simon, no. I'm still waiting for somebody to figure out a nice Spectrum deck that uses Howard. 99% sure Loki will not release with that ability, and if it does, he won't be a 0/0. Yeah, the 0/0 is just like a placeholder, right? That shows that they have made the art for the card and they're working on abilities, but it's like just like Theorycraft world right now. Turn 6, 86 power, null and bar sinister. Either this or that. Let's go. Make them feel the pain. Do I want to put pressure on Hala? We certainly can with Sentinel, Bishop. Spectrum with Howard, explain. Howard is a 1/2 ongoing who can then receive the Spectrum buff to go up to a 1/4. It's just like generally good. There was a Spectrum deck that existed in the beta that was using Quinjet for no other reason than that it was a 1/2 ongoing. Sandbar and Death's Domain were the other locations. The guy was a destroy. Oh, baby. Feels good. Feels good. Let's go for... I want to double Scorp. Like, pretty bad. But then is the trick that I Beast, bounce, this, like, hope that the Scorpion goes left and then pick it back up? Or do I just play, like, a Sentinel? Sentinel is such a good proactive play. I think I'll just do this. Sinister London Kitty Waiting Room. I have been waiting. Is keeping Null and Hawk in pool for a permanent thing, like a mini big bad, or are they just holding them longer for whatever reason? Nicholas, they have not told us one way or the other. It seems like they're just holding them for whatever reason. And it's very disappointing because it makes it impossible to be able to plan your next token purchases without knowing what the future is going to be for these cards. Double Sarah sounds pretty nutty, but maybe just single Sarah is enough. I think I'll be able to fill the entire board without needing the double discount. How's that 2-power Sarah looking for you? I mean, for them, they're going to have more expensive cards, which are going to be able to thrive on the discount. What does Howard bring to Spectrum, though? Is it just Iron Lad her earlier or something? You could get Iron Lad in there. You could get Jubilee in there to be able to thin the deck. I'm not sure. Howard's just like general good knowledge, right? So it could be all that they're looking for. I think I will accept the flip, though, with a Dino deck up against us, and Dino costs 3. The opponent could get up to some crazy shenanigans. But I just play something like this. There's the snap. They are thriving on the energy discounts. I'll see it. Yep, here we go. Teddy, is Howard worth the 6K? No. I would wait for Howard to drop, especially in the face of everything else that's coming out. By the way, playing your infinite negative Galactus deck, it is so fun. Either this or that. I love that one. It is a wild ride. No Iron Fist plus Human Torch. This must be an imposter. Yep, I have moved away from that a little bit. I think that Kitty kind of breaks up that package. I was holding off on purchasing Galactus till I got Null for free when he drops, but I guess I'm waiting longer. Yeah, unfortunately, it seems like what you gotta do. Oh, hi. 17 power Hitmonkey hopping over there on the left, just all casual like. Nutty. Give it to me again. But this time... yeah, just run it back. If it ain't broke. So, if I play... one more card, right? So I blow Hitmonkey first, Sentinel, Mysterio. I could play Bast. Bast is 2 points less than the Sentry, who will not be able to hop over here, but she will buff the Hitmonkey by 2 more to counteract, and then she'll buff this Hitmonkey by 2 more. So this is actually better than leaving it open. And it buffs the Bishops by 2 more as well. Putapong, thank you for the sub. Thank you. Here we go. Mysterio will fill the spot. I don't want Mysterio to fill the spot. When Mysterio fills the spot, it is the Moon Girl. That could be hard to stop. Yeah, I think they got us with the Devil Dino anyway. 23. I should have let the Hitmonkey go mid. I was thinking about letting the Hitmonkey go mid. But of course they don't control where the Devil Dino lands after playing it to Sinister London. But would this Hitmonkey have done it? I think he would have. Yeah. Oh, my man's gonna emote spam. You didn't snap. What are you doing? By 3? Yeah, the Hitmonkey mid would have definitely done it. We could have controlled it. Oof. Oof. I think the Spectrum Howard deck is just going to be old ongoing. Ongoing, but with Iron Lad as a second 4, which is a Warpath or a random card, and Howard instead of the Colossus. Maybe so. Maybe it's not good enough. Yeah, the mute all button would be fantastic. He gets no respect from me. It wasn't even... like, trolling me then didn't matter. You didn't snap. Also, we're both infinite. Cubes are meaningless. If only the collector was on the board in time. There we go. Next turn is going to be like Nebula Kitty. Star-Lord. Mute all options has to be prio number 1. Patrick, unfortunately, the prio number 1 is... Milano. If only I could have fit the Nebula over there, I guess. But here we go. Nebula down mid. And then buff the Kitty, which also buffs the Collector, or play the Scorpion. I think I play Kitty here. But Conquest mode is priority number 1 for them. That's what I was going to ask. Like, what do you use as cubes for in Infinite? You don't use the cubes for anything. Well, depending on the content creator, you use cubes to be able to advertise your stream if you're like at rank 400. There's a couple ultra competitive streamers that try and get up very, very high and kind of abuse the matchmaking. The extra card draw? Why, thank you, Crystal. Why, thank you. No, I've got to go Sarah, unfortunately. Yeah, low tempo on the Milano. Maybe I should have played... No, I flipped first, so I couldn't use Stegron. Ronan. There's no shot I thin the deck? Or is there a shot? I have to get my hand size down to basically nothing. Yeah, I could only hold 1 card, so that will not happen. But of course Kitty is coming back to the board alongside Mysterio. Oh, the claw. Claw for 6, taking me to 11, and you're going to be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That would be the tie. That would be the tie. Do we think that we win on margin of victory, chat, with what we have built up with our engines? Bishop Collector, 7-point Kitty Pryde, Mysterio. The alternative is like Stegron to break up their battle line, and then I get to play Hit Monkey to be able to have more burst power. Maybe the tie is worth it. I hope Conquest brings them enough money that they don't have to roll out patches like this one anymore. You had Claw as well? What? No way. No way. Yeah.
Victory.
Amazing. Well, there we go. Crystal on the board, guys. Stegron came and went so dang fast, I don't remember a single video. Yeah, I did one, and I did a short. Titled my short, Stegron used Tail Whip. It was super effective. I thought I was being really clever. Nobody cared. Claw is such a good card. Claw is quite fun. My favorite is when they give you the fist bump on turn 5 like they've already won, and then lose. I see the fist bump on T5 as just like the throwing up the GGs before things flip. I wish Kingpin turned a location at Fisk Tower. That would make the card like Stegron feel so nice. Oh, if Kingpin could activate on more than just that that final turn, it would be crazy. It would be too good. It would be way too good. All right. I want to get Nebula rolling early. Early and often. Let's Gamba a little bit. Nebula to the danger room. Hope she survives. She does. Now the opponent is going to be a little bit unsteady if they want to try and block us out. Been enjoying a Guardians deck so much I keep using it after the Star-Lord mission and forgot to try Kitty Bounce Spoodadooter. Hey man, if you found something that works, more power to you. The Guardians have some great tools. I'll go double up on the Collector. Do I think the basic Sarah Monkey control is still good? I do, Myth Monkey. I think it can still work. Anything with Sarah right now is in a heyday in the meta. You can't be more toxic than the Miss Marvel thumbs up. Yeah, that's the worst one, for sure. Alright, I want to get the Kitty scaling so that Shuri's Lab can start doubling her up, right? Then we'll go... Yeah, just like Sentinel here. Plus Baby Nebula and Daredevil together on the board looks great. There we go. Actually, I'm inspired now to build a Inhumans deck with Crystal, Ronin, Lockjaw, and Max. Jason, that feels like one of the synergies that you can tee off of. Cloning Vats with Kitty gets dumb. Darren, I am still waiting for my chance to be able to pop off with that. I'm very much looking forward to my chance. Here's the thing, without Hit Monkey, I don't know if I want the Sarah. I could just play my cards and get some doubling effects going. And then play like the Sentinel, I suppose. Yeah, probably just like another Sentinel here. Let it get doubled. That's why if I genuinely want to compliment a nice play, I do the thumbs up in words. Yeah, I feel like that one is pretty straightforward. Hopefully the opponent gets it. Yeah. Shuri's Lab Kitty is real dumb. If only we had her earlier, right, Rich? If only we had her just hair earlier. But there she is, 6 power. So we can go Kitty, Sentinel, Scorp. If they play... There.
Victory.
Let's take it. Do we think that there's something that we can do to improve this list, chat? It feels like it's okay, but it also feels like I'm not playing Sarah that much, even when I have her. Which feels crazy. Nice stream as usual, Teddy. Got a bounce. Severo, hope you have a great rest of your day. I want Bast. If we go Bast and then we play the Nebula, what deck do I recommend to rush Infinite on 85 right now? Mythy Punky, I say like Hawks and Rocks or the Stature deck, I think could be great pieces to be able to get you there. They're pretty consistent, quite powerful. I made it with Destruction Negative Galactus, and then I made it with Discard on the free-to-play account. So there's your picks. Though honestly, right now, Mythy Punky, the meta read is everybody else is trying to play with their Kitty Pryde, so you run ramp, and you should do very well. Replace Sarah with the Coulson. Replace Sarah with the Coulson, and then try and run... you try and fit in Dino? Like, could we move this more toward a Dino deck? Maybe. I wanted to be able to play Sarah on Onslaught Citadel, but Avengers Compound will prevent me. Let's just play Collector. Yeah. Yeah, Electro Ramp. All your cards are 2 or 1 except Bishop, so the deck doesn't seem to need Sarah as much. Well, the 2 costs love Sarah as a discounter. Usually. Honestly, Shuri is back in the game, Nazim. You've got a Shuri list that's working for you. I think that Shuri is doing okay. I saw that Freddy Babes has a great list. I tried it. I was not having great success with it personally, but I know that he was finding good success with it. Don't have enough 2 or 3 cost cards that you want to play last turn for Sarah to be effective. But I've got like Hit Monkey. I've got the Hit Monkey and the Mysterio and the Sentinel that I all want to play on the last turn. Alright. You got me. No Sarah. Hey Teddy, hope you're having a good day. Joshua, I certainly am. I hope you're having a great day. Good to have you on the stream. I feel like maybe we cut Scorpion. Like, when do we actually play Scorpion? We have so many other good proactive plays, we don't need the Scorpion. They played the Spider-Man and then blanked on the Gamora. I feel like there's a little bit of anti-synergy going on there. But that's my opponent's business, so I'll let them be the keeper of it. Because here, like, I need something punchy right now, not the Scorpion. Right? Make sure we pass them. I think Scorpion gets cut. Said you play with Electro Ramp right now because everybody is using Kitty. Yes, Mythy Punky. Definitely go for it. The Electro Ramp with the Sandman. So like Sandman incorporated into a list right now, I think will do very well. No 3s or 4s on the board. Magneto's very sad. Can't complain, mate. Beautiful day here in England, so went for a bike ride and stopped off for a beer. Joshua, sounds like you're living the dream. Sounds like even across the pond, you're living the American Pie dream. Can you play all these 3 cards you mentioned last turn without Sarah anyway? Well, yeah, but if I played them with Sarah, then I'm able to play potentially 3 other cards. I want more alongside the Hit Monkey as much as I can cram in. But I think the Scorpion is not for this deck. So we take him out. Everything else I do like. What is the other piece? Is it Max? As like a stat stick, a little poker? Cloak? As just a more punchy 2/4. So if it's Cloak, it's really just for the stat line, right? So then that has me gravitating toward Max. Or Polaris. The Polaris would be a counter to Galactus, which otherwise we don't have. Alright. But then I have the anti-synergy with Bast. Right. I kind of forgot about that. Can you build an Electro Ramp deck just to see what card you would use? Yeah. I've got one here. This is my favorite ramp deck. If you cut Howard, then you run Sunspot, and if you cut Iron Lad, then you run Arrow. That's your best ramp deck right now, or at least my favorite. Let's try the Polaris. Goose? Jug? Maybe it's the Jug. Cloak would help the Angela by getting you the pull off to the side. Hope people get tired of Kitty soon. Seeing only one deck is tiresome. Simon, are you really hitting that many? Like, I am not. I'm seeing plenty, but not like back to back to back, you know? So it's about the same if I just set up Nebula. I'll just set up Nebula. Bass isn't picking up anything else. Take me into battle. Blue Marvel, he's a 3 power already, so he doesn't hurt him, and gives a nice boost. Ooh. Blue Marvel with the AoE buffs. That is a fun call out. Bast here for Mysterio's sake. Maybe it is Blue Marvel. Blue Marvel or Goose had a certain ring to them. I'll just play Sentinel. But then, like, what is Beast doing here? I guess Beast is for like an early hit monkey or Kitty Pryde to make her free. Not really for anything else. He's for goblins. Beast is definitely for goblins. And there's the kitty. Okay, well, Beast, as soon as I was talking about cutting you prove your worth. Just right away. Play 10 matches and see Kitty maybe 3 times. I guess that is a lot. Today I saw 1 Hawk, 1 Sandman, 1 Sarah Surfer. Everything else was Kitty. That's nuts. Sarah mid. Need Howard the Duck and Moon Girl so that you can duck goose. No. You just need, yeah, duck goose. Dio wins chat. It's over. Here we go. You've got the Shuri in here. Fascinating. Big old Nimrod. This is where they Galactus on us, eh? So where... I wouldn't mind getting Howard, but not for 6k. Yeah, I don't think he's worth the 6k. Last match was 6... Oh, it's Kitty and Shuri's Lab. Dropping a 30 plus Kitty on turn 6 is nice. Oh, Mike, yes. It feels so dang satisfying. Or is it like Destroyer? I don't know what I'm up against here. They have a lot of different options. Should go Angela first, then... Goblin. Mysterio. Pop. 2 open spaces. Hit Monkey on mid. Kitty Pryde on right. Sentinel because I can. And it's the same as the Mysterio. It's Destroyer for sure? It could be. And then the Green Goblin's really not doing anything, eh? It could just be like Venom Carnage as well. 1 card. This is the Destroyer. Or it's the Galactus. Oh, if it's the Galactus. And we called the goblin. Come on. I think that I win even against Destroyer here. Then I win against Galactus. Chat? We got this one? Ah! Ah! Easy, easy.
Victory.
Goblin sets us up. And yeah, even if it was Destroyer, we were taking that dub. Feels good. Feels good. He didn't even set up the Nimrod in the best position for a turn 6 Galactus. I guess maybe that's what he was trying to do. That was the stealthy play. Because Galactus destroys left to right. He should have played Nimrod on mid. Maybe he didn't have Galactus until the final turn. Maybe that's what it was. All according to plan. Who plays Galactus in Infinite? I know, Chris, I know. No Polaris in sight for the Galactus matchup, but the Goblin picked up the win is so clutch. Michael, we gotta be creative with how we get things done here. Creativity wins the day. Give me my Nebula. All according to Kikaku. Angela in. Everyone make sure you hit the like button for the stream. Rallying the likes, Michael. Thank you. It really does help promote us out to the rest of the community. And it's another Galactus, eh? Unfortunately, because I just used the wave, my Polaris does not answer. My chosen counter is futile. Sarah? Just in case, it could just be ramp. If it's just ramp, then the Sarah's okay. Because they'll probably play like Dr. Doom. Nope. It is more Galactus. Here we go. Can I link that Ghost Toxic deck? Yes. Do I have... where are we? This is a problem. I know this playlist so well, I'm humming along. My super toxic deck. I'm assuming this is the one you're talking about. I'm actually not sure that I have Ghost on it because I'm trying to promote... let's see. This one has... Snap Fan. You can trade Ghost for the Iceman. Trade Ghost for Icemans. What a terrible final hand. I could move... Yep, I think we'll just get out of here. Angela should proc after Doc Ock. Some interactions are just frustrating. Well, I didn't play the cards. That's the thing. They're keying off of me not being the one to play the cards. Been running a similar Sarah Hitmonkey deck, but have added Luke Cage and Hazmat to the mix, and I'm liking it. Mike, that sounds awesome. A little bit of a toxic play there. Much of a fan. Hey, Adam Such is back. Work meeting got canceled. Ooh, that's a great feeling. It's a great feeling. Mythy Punky, thank you for the follow. Would it just feel good if that's how it would work? It would feel great if that's how it would work. Alright, I'm thinking that we run this 1 or 2 more games, and then we make everybody in the YouTube chat angry by playing something that's not on the thumbnail. I want to set up Nebula. I'll go ahead and play to Lemuria. We could get Collector so big. If we play... Oh, Milano, no. Not really what I wanted, but I guess I go Collector here, or do I go Angela? I'll play Collector. With the Sentinel, I should find a way to be able to get cards to stick to Luke's bar. And that's my goal right now. So, we can just keep on playing Kitty to the Nebula and cancel her out for the entire game. But if I play like Sentinel here, and then Angela, I suppose, I get 2 cards back because the Sentinel creates and then he hops back. Yeah, this will be our way into Luke's bar. I want to squeeze Beast into the deck but bounce back the Hazmat. Oh, yes, yes. Bearded Grizzly people are just retreating off of the Kitty? No way. Looks like they're doing an evacuation and playing into Milano. Interesting. We could do something like this for 8 power. How is Bast feeling here? Seems like there's a lot of setups where it'll just be hard to get value from it in time. Well, if the Bast hits onto Angela, the Collector, Bishop, Mysterio, Hitmonkey, Kitty, Pryde, these are all great. The Nebula I usually will just play first. It depends a little bit on the hand. I like Bast here still. So if I play... What's the order? I play Sentinel here. That copies the Sentinel back to hand. So I have 6 cards in hand. Then I play the Sentinel. That's 7 cards in hand. Then I play the Hitmonkey. So we stick. Yeah? And then how much power do you have on Lemuria? You've got your Hitmonkey. I feel like they out-Hitmonkeyed us. Hey Teddy, if you're going to create a new deck, could you create a Sneaky Valk deck? KR, what do you mean by Sneaky Valk? Kitty on Luke's bar, or does that not work? If you Kitty on Luke's bar, she does immediately return and she buffs. But yeah, I needed the Sentinels to be able to stick it. Oh, it wasn't enough. For some reason, I thought we were going to have enough Sentinels. Why did I get faked out there? I needed to have Hitmonkey on left and then the Sentinel on Luke's bar? Or would that not have changed things? I don't think it would have changed things because I would have created the same number of Sentinels. Ah. The 2 Sentinels mid would work? But it creates the same number of Sentinels. I think that we just didn't quite have the math for it. Like, I needed to prep 1 extra return already. Teddy, I'm at 93, trying to finally get to Infinite for the first time. Need positive vibes. Shut up, bud. You can make it. I believe you can make it. This is your time. What deck are you rocking? You just have to be able to climb over bounce right now and you'll make it for sure. Yeah, there wasn't enough to get 7 in hand total. We needed to prepare better on a previous turn. I thought we had it, but miscalculated clearly. Nebula loves the extended game length, and then Kitty's pretty happy with it as well. Love that monkey. Need more monkey. Oh yeah. If I could draw him. Guys, what if we cut Sarah for Moon Girl? And we cut Sentinel for Hood. Like Moon Girl being able to hit Kitty, Monkey, and Demon is all really good targets. I feel like there could be something there. The move was playing the Sentinels mid instead of right with the Polaris. Yeah, that one would have been the move, right? Hi, Llamas. I've been trying different decks, liking Control, but now using Patriot. Nice. Patriot is very consistent. Hope he gets the job done for you. Kitty's gonna be crazy. I got Ivan Sharvan Monkey variant. It's amazing. Now I need a variant for the kitty. Yes, Michael, yes. I just have the mech, the robot monkey, which I don't care for that much, and I don't have anything for kitty yet. And I haven't had anything in the shops yet either. I'm wondering if it's something that I would actually spend gold on. It might be. Both mid would get 4 sentinels returning to hand. 2 sentinels mid and nothing left would have 1 stick. Your hand would need to be full to play 1 left and 2 mid. Yeah, but I also played monkey. The play on the final turn, reordering it with the sentinel mid or on left, I don't think makes a difference. He's just playing the kitty to be able to stuff my nebula, right? Okay, so we could play kitty, make her free, beast, and then a sentinel. This has something on Milano. Been playing Sandman Ramp, laughing my way to the cube bank against all the kitty players. Oh yes, high llamas. If you want to be able to climb in the current climate, everybody's trying kitty Pryde, you just run the counter. Galactus in the token shop. Should I pin him, nerd? I mean, I would wait and see how high Evo looks. If high Evo testing comes out really positive, you're going to wish that you have all those tokens for high evolutionary. How long are we streaming for today? We're going to go a little bit longer here, adapt the deck probably one more time, then do our friendly battle. So I'm in for about another 40 minutes, 45 minutes. Jeff or Hitmonkey more worth to get right now? Ooh, Jeff or the Hitmonkey. Interesting, interesting. Tight choice there. I might go with... They also drop at the same time. If they follow the cadence that we expect. Maybe it's Hitmonkey. I mean, it depends on which you want to play more, Matthias. Do you want to play more location denial or do you want to play more bounce? And then, sure, play the Bast? Do I play the Hitmonkey now? Play the Bast. Bast would catch the Hitmonkey. And then I can play 3 cards on the last turn. Alright. Monkey opens up a whole deck, could say Monkey. He is very good. Yeah, the cadence is all gone now, so we don't know what's going to be dropping. But yeah, if you're more into location denial, then the Jeff will be good. I've never felt bad, including Jeff, if I'm running like Storm or Professor X. Well, they got us. Spider-Man wins again. Escaped. Alright. Let's try the Moon Girl split. It would be like, Pryde to the moon. Sarah, you're gone. Sentinel, you're out of here. Moon Girl. 4/4. There she is. Hood. Neg 2. Alright. Now, what else? I mean, you could cut Nebula for Falcon, right? We could make this very similar to the bounce list. Nebula with all the kitties going around is not finding very much value. Alternatively, I mean, I could run Killmonger to try and take them out. I could run... Elektra's not really going to be able to find their kitty. Except in some very rare circumstances. Now let's keep her in. Alright. Phew, Hawk rotated back into the store pretty quickly. At least was planning on it dropping the Series 3, so I unpinned. Yeah, Synaptic Squeeze. Everybody was. And they're just like he's going to stay in Series 4 forever. Got it pinned him, but got to save up for the high evo first. Exactly. Not amazing at this game, but Sarah Surfer took me from 85 to infinite in a few days. Killmonger was the MVP. Brian, love to hear it. Killmonger can absolutely pop off, especially with all the power people are putting onto their one costs. With the recent direction that the game is taking, battle passes are going to be a must-have, I think. Look at Nebula, Zabu, Modok, Surfer. Man, these are all cards that are greater than some of the Pool 5 cards. Yeah, Zim, I don't know. I mean, they... I feel like the free-to-play players can still do fine. It just depends on how patient you are, what you're looking for out of the game, right? Like, I run a free-to-play account, and it gets infinite every single season. Except for the first season that it was in Pool 3. That one was too rough. I made it to, like... I think I made it to, like, the low 90s, but that was it. But otherwise, I always make infinite. So, you can still do well as a free-to-play account. Do I just not play anything, or do I play, like, Demon? Maybe I'll just play Demon. I should go Shang-Chi. Shugo? I don't know, I have not been facing a lot of opponents with valuable Shang targets. Shanna should power Bishop like Mysterio as well. That would be an enormous buff. No Quinjet with Moon Girl? Nope. Oh, should we go, like, She-Hulk Moon Girl? Like, if it's just Moon Girl, I don't think that Quinjet is essential. We could play the She-Hulk version, but then just have Kitty Pryde bouncing alongside. That might be interesting. Maybe there's something there. Collector Beast, pick me up. First season in Pool 3 was awful. Yeah. I did my no sleep to infinite stream, and we played all the way up into the season reset. It was tough. I run Kang in my kitty deck for the memes. There we go, Dead End. Be able to see exactly what's coming after you. Play you. You are fully expendable. Gonna be able to move the Zabu. I don't know what the opponent is doing, but they're not getting a win over us. I can tell you that much. Alright. Titans a win. Ooh. Little magic. You're just playing all the cards that you don't have leveled up, eh? Warlock. We've got Quicksilver in here and Magic. I think they're just like farming. I think that's all they're doing. Magic Sarah. Oh, it's been a long time since I saw that duo hit the board. Something like this. There we go. Victory. Nice, nice. Put in negative Professor X and the Nebula, Josh? Negative Professor X and the Nebula. Negative honestly fits. If we cut the Polaris, you like a negative bounce. It helps the Bishop and the Angela. It works well with the Bast. I don't know. It's too spicy even for me. For my Midwestern tastes. Ooh. Some London action for us. go Collector? Sure. Collector, double bishop, cycle the hood at Quantum Tunnel. Oh, there's Kitty. Yes! It's happening. It's happening. Kitty at Sinister London goes insane. It's me, always putting negative in everything. Negative is fun to put in everything. I don't blame you. Alright, here we go. Kitty. Cycle the hood. Play. Play what? I think I'll just wait. We're gonna have a lot of board space taken up by kitties. Oh. They are full junk. I'd love to see Beast come around and be able to open up some of these lanes. Hopefully he doesn't arrive through the Quantum Tunnel though. Nebula? I'm fine with that. Nothing wrong with that. There we go. Kitty's back to hand. Buffed up. And there's the Beast. Be able to clear up some of the rocks. Though, then the kitties will stay on the board, I think. I think we win this. I mean, our scaling is insane. Actually crazy. Play you here. Yep. Oh. Get the rocks out of the way. We'll be able to play something else of a little bit greater value. They can move the Jeff to still make space to be able to play again to Sinister London. They can move the other Jeff at Quantum Tunnel just to kind of reshuffle their battle line, but I like the position that we're in. He could Prof X. It's true. He could Prof X and then lock it down. I'd be a little surprised if the junk deck was running Professor X, but that could be what he's doing. Then the kitties don't bounce back. Oh, he did it. I'm impressed. Darth Papa, what a call. The exact read. But then we just demon. Get the 2 demons. I don't see a way that he stops us. It's pretty safe for him to Professor X, though, because he's got the double Jeff, right? You just move a Jeff over if you need it. Then he's going to move this Jeff on left. He's going to play a big card on Sinister London. I don't know. I feel like between Collector at 8 and then Bishop at what's going to be 7, we're fine. He does move away. Plays directly to the Quantum Tunnel. He wants a random. Okay, did I know that when you open battle mode before creating a lobby, you can play with the friendly battle lane with the slide it up? What? Dead tie. Incredible. Incredible. When you open battle mode, you can, before create the lobby, you can play with the friendly battle plane. And you slide it up. What are you talking about? You're saying that when I hover here, it makes the plane go? It's just when you hover over. What you're saying on mobile, this is like more interesting. You can make the plane fly around. Anyway, we should start our raffle for this. It's different with the mobile version. All right, yeah, PC doesn't do it then. TJC was our previous winner. We'll complete that. Launch! Exclamation point, pick me in the chat. Spacebar, number between 1 and 100. That's how many tickets you want to purchase for the raffle. The winner will be able to battle me in a friendly battle here live on stream. The mobile version, you just slide it up and it will jump. Oh, nice. Best of luck to everybody entering. One of my favorite parts of the stream every single day. Finally, Moon Girl. Let's see if it pays out. Morag and Milano. Angela Bishop. This one is going to be rough. Nebula, though. But Nebula lets me play Collector Neb. Don't forget the water, Ted. I'm trying to stay hydrated, 6. Trying to preserve the voice. We got a lot of projects. I am well hydrated. Also had my smoothie this time. Started the stream a little late so that I could make my sustenance. This is really annoying. Do I want... I flip first. I could just go like Polaris. Sure. Polaris and then the Bast buff. Teddy, you need an all-time record of viewers versus Teddy, like a tracker on the stream. All right, we'll get that started. Be able to keep track. Ah, people are competitive, I see. You want me to keep score. Is it just Bishop? The Mysterio kills me because it will land a clone to Atlantis, or an illusion to Atlantis. The Moon Girl is interesting. It gives me 2 bishops. Not that that is very good. Alright, it's just Bishop and pass. Can't believe they didn't touch Galactus at all. Rich, I agree. It's kind of surprising that Galactus remains. He who remains. I guess they had other... They're probably looking at his cube gain. And they're saying that just based on cube gain, he's not that much of a problem. That's my guess. Wild guess as to what they're thinking of there. Ooh, moves the bishop. But we're still ahead. They've not gotten any card draw from this poor Adam Warlock that they established at the very beginning of the game. Yeah. There we go. All right. Couple more minutes on being able to get the entries in. Want to make sure everybody has a chance. Does the matchmaking change a lot when you get to Infinite? My pool 1 free-to-play has faced 4 meta bounce decks in a row. I don't know, Sauce Boy. You are locked into only playing against other Infinite players, other Infinite accounts. So it might be opening up your bracket of matchmaking so that you're playing a lot of different stuffs. But I mean, everybody right now is playing meta bounce. So I don't know, Sauce Boy. Like, my free-to-play account has a meta bounce deck that I'm running. You could be hitting people like me. I think they said they won't change him and have him be too strong/weak or break the game because he's hard to code for. Connor, are you talking about the Galactus? Now, of course, I draw the bishop. All right. Time to choose our victor. Josh! Josh, you have won. Pick me a bajillion is the winning entry. That is the right answer. You know the drill. Shoot me the battle code and we'll get into match. Trying to plan out how the Moon Girl plays here. I want the double hit monkey for sure, but I could have like beast the Bast to be able to pick up the bishop, but here we go. Yeah, they're afraid of his interactions with the game. Yes, they should be. It's very polarizing and very frustrating. Moon Girl magic. Open up my board space. They play. Yes. Oh, is that a beast? Is one of the beasts? We pick them up? Doc Ock, you can't hold me down. All right. Josh is ready. Let's go. I'm in a game of the locations are Weird World and then District X. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Just kill me, right? All right. So you Polaris here to... Oh no. Where did... I already moved the Psylocke. That was my chance to be able to counter him. And they flip first because they have tempo. Youch. Okay. I want... Is it just like Bast? It could be Angela. Bast. Or this is my shot to get into Milano. Just play over here. Sure. I think they just Galactus here. Yep. Bring the heat. Oh, I'm bringing it, Josh. All right. A lot of good cards dead. Hit monkey to the hit monkey. The best we've got. The best in show. Buffs the bishop by a little bit more. We dodge Shang-Chi. 6 cards were destroyed, so death is not free, but she is pretty cheap. They could just play Null. The Null had some pretty good targets. It's too many good targets. I wish that we had a way of quickly being able to understand how powerful Null would be in those kind of situations. But anyway. Friendly battle, join up. What do we want to play? Let's go good cards Laddie. I do not have Howard in here yet. I don't think I will run him. Let's go for this. Alright, Josh, best of luck. In we go. Carry the torch of chat. This is where we are going to start keeping track of the win record. They lose the Mystique. I lose the Lad. I'll go Korg. Put a little bump in the deck. Quinjet next. Dino and Doctor Doom will be able to fit into the Crimson Cosmos. If they're running Mystique, it could be another Dino list. With the Bast, it's more likely to be Hawk. Agent Coulson. See what he generates. Everything will be discounted by the Quinjet. I can go straight to a 5-cost card. Namor and Iron Man. Fascinating. Okay. Namor unfortunately doesn't fit over there. Is it just like Iron Man? Iron Man does pretty well. The Broodlings, the Bast, the Wong, and the Mystique. What does he play?
Iron Man.
What is the payoff to all of this? It's like going to be Surfer, maybe? Let me get the Dino down. Will Surfer be able to overbuff the Broodlings here? He's got Blue Marvel. Surfer, sure. Could be. So I'm adding 10 points to 18. And then I'm going up by 9. So I would be... Like, if he plays Surfer here, he could always just play, like, another card over to the Sokovia, though, right? I think the best, like, I think Dino was holding mid, and then we just played to Fisk Tower to be able to get the win. Is that Spider-Man on the Devil Dino? If so, that's pretty epic. The Electric Legend? Yes, it is. Here we go. Blow it up for chat. It's the rare Spider-Man Devil D team-up with, I don't know who's peeking up over here. And then there's all the raptors from the Savage Land down below. I love it. I saw that. I bought it on site in the shop. I was like, I've never seen this before. I must own it. Deck has no kitty. Clickbait title. Ah, Tristeza. That's what always happens. Put something in the title, and then chat expects me to play it for all 3 hours straight. Even more Coulson? Needs more Coulson. I think I still play him. I don't play variants, but that one. Yes, this one. There's a couple that are just a cut above the rest. So I can go... I mean, there's plenty of really psycho options. Like just straight Hawks here at Bar Sinister. And then Bar Sinister is going to move. And then I'll be able to play whatever I want across. What is this going to be? Super Scroll? Ah! Oh, that's amazing. They're all 50. 200. Because each Super Scroll gets the power of all 4 Hawks. Oh no. Here's my next question, chat. Do I still win if I play Rock Slide? Oh, he's got a snap to make me find out. I'm gonna have to do the math. No. So I will draw one more card, which will bring him down to he dropped 32 points. He'll drop another 32 to 136. I will be adding 6 more rocks to his deck, which will then get multiplied by 8. Not going to be enough to be able to win on that lane, unfortunately. So I could just play like Devil Dino. And obviously the Super Scroll is a lost lane. But am I able to win the other lanes? Alright. He's getting +4 to any card that he plays on the right here, so that's pretty dangerous. Dazzler is actually really close to being able to score. Here's the problem, is he just plays like Brood, and then each Broodling is a 6 power because of all the blue marbles, right?
Escaped.
There will be a new Mech Dino skin, I must have it. That one does look pretty good. It looks very fun. A Mecha Dino. Yeah, Mr. Fruit Punch, you like the consistency on the base art? It does look good. It is consistent. It's all the same style. And for most of the cards, it's pretty awesome. Don't love the Coulson, and don't love a couple others like Kitty's base art. I honestly don't like that much. But on the whole, they did a great job with the base art of everything in the game. I feel like the Super Scroll could be a hard counter to what our deck is trying to do, right, guys? Like, we got Iron Man, Devil Dino, and Hawk. Super Scroll is going to be terrifying to fight against. Give me Coulson here. I might not be drawing much here. Yeah, Kitty's base art is really bad. I don't know what exactly it is about it. Like, it's hard for me to place why I don't like it, but I really don't like it. I got Doc Ock. That could be a fun option. Like, what if we played Doc Ock to Atlantis on turn 5? The vault closes down and then he can't play to Morag, but I can combo something to be able to fit over, right? Or I just play Dr. Doom. That's right, I just play Dr. Doom. So here we go. My Psycho build activate. This just doesn't look like Kitty. Maybe that's what it is. All of her variants are pretty solid. The only variant I have bought was the Winter Dino card where he's playing with the snowballs with Moon Girl. Kinda, that's a great one. Exactly, to each their own. They do play to the vault. Yoink. Don't pull the White Queen, please. Oh, it still hits the Patriot. Are you kidding me? Some really good card pulls for them. And there's the scroll. Nice, nice. All right, we stole a couple cubes here. I've learned, guys, I've learned that Coulson is just king in friendly battles. When he's able to create the wild cards. That's what beat us on Monday. Ugh, nothing early. That hurts because we want to be able to play Agent 13, Korg, Quinjet, Zabu. Any of these we have not gotten Zabu on curve. What? Oh, I do get Zabu. You don't say. Do I snap? I think I do. I just snap to that, and then I'll accept it. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Very close match, indeed, indeed. Just pulled Master Mold from reserve. Now I can use my sweet Ronin variant. Brian, yes. What is your Ronin variant? Is it the like the gold armor one? Ronin has some incredible variants. One of the coolest looking cards. It's a tragedy that he's not been more competitive up until now. Oh, I think Ronin Master Mold is a very good list. Nelson, haha. Our combos have been incredibly limited. Like, we haven't gotten to play around with Iron Lad. We haven't gotten to play with Zabu before now. But here we go. This is it. The tides are a-turning. My nerfed Rock Slide. Activate. Do we snap on this kind of hand? He got the Psylocke, a little bit of an energy cheat for him. Setting that up on turn 2. He could play a 4-cost card. He could play Mr. Negative right here. I think that he has not gotten to show his negative yet. I will not snap. But Rock Slide is a great counter. Soft counter to Mr. Negative. What list are you going to play him in? Brian Malia? Need a deck with the without Hawk? Mr. Fruit Punch, do you have the Master Mold yet? It's like... Well, the problem is the list that I'm thinking of does run Hawk as well. He's got green armor swinging like an electric hammer. Yes! The power hammer. Okay, he did get the negative. Then we gave him rocks. Hopefully he draws inverted rocks. That has to be one of the most disappointing feelings possible, right? I want to be able to play Hawk, and then like Dino, and then Doom. So no room for Coulson, unfortunately. He hides something. Fasts to the hand. I mean, Dino's actually not going to be very big. True. But I think it's still better. Alternatives here. It's a little rough. Pulled him yesterday. Yeah, I checked out the vids right away, Teddy. No biggie, but having fun with the kitty. Nice, nice. Oh, what could Iron Lad represent? That is a huge hawk. How did it get so big? Just on the Rock Slide? Or did they have a full hand at one point? Maybe. So it could be, so if Iron Lad pulls Agent 13 or White Queen, it's great for the Dino. And then Agent Coulson alongside is also pretty nice. I think this is what we're going to do. Try and buff up the Dino here. Here comes the negative drop. So Teddy, is it Spider Ham and Silk that go right into Series 4? Good question. is probably going to be Silk for sure. I see going straight in. Oh, he's got the buffs for the rocks. And then the blue marble. Ah. So tight. Wow. Patriot Mystique able to make use of the rocks. I think Silk is definitely the Series 4. But yeah, it's 2 cards that are going straight into Series 4. So it's Silk and who else? Spider-Man 2099 has to be a Series 5. I think Spider-Ham is also the Series 5. But it's 2 of them. It's 2 of the 3. I guess it is Spider-Ham. Spider-Man 2099 has to be the Series 5. Like, that's non-negotiable. So I guess so. It's going to be Ghost Spider is the Season Pass. The Dino was under the Dark Dimension, so Lad would not have hit. Oh, that's true. If Iron Lad had been able to pick it up. I'm refusing to buy Hawk on principle. It's in my shop, though. Yeah, Ghost Spider / Spider-Gwen is the Season Pass card. Let's get some card consolidation here on left. Picks up the Quinjet. There's the Super Scroll. It feels terrible running against Super Scroll here, but that is the state of the game. I think he's going to play here to Glintar. So Gamora could be looking good. Yep. Oh, Iron Lad would have hit the Hawk? Oh, I should have waited. What am I going to be able to play on the last turn? Here's the thing. The Dino, it does empower his Super Scroll, but it's his hand size versus mine that is then dictating the game. So I could see myself still just playing Devil D here and planning on having a larger hand size than him. Do I have any gold foils or inks? Nope. Poescalan, I just go to gold back or gold border and then the foil background for all my cards. Dr. Doom is fine. So is Iron Lad, Agent 13. I don't want to play Mystique because then Super Scroll will pick up both Dino and the Mystique. I get the little poker into Jotunheim this way. I stay ahead. I think this is okay for us. He just plays on mid. Yes. Oh, well, back in the driver's seat, chat. We're right back at it. So you don't have any ink or Kirby, Teddy? Nope, not a 1. I'm actually waiting for the free-to-play account maybe to get some. I've just hit Infinite with Ramp Sandman and Hot Locations. It's broken this patch. Yeah, DZ. Everybody is running Kitty Pryde and you're here just squelching their hopes and dreams. Or whatever it takes to be able to make it up to Infinite, eh? I mean, they're playing Kitty. They asked for it. When you hit them with the Sandman, they basically just have to retreat. The only one gold, and I don't use it because I got an ink of that card, which is so much better. I want a 1v1 Teddy just to show him some of my awesome variants. Yes, the pretty card battle. The problem is that I don't have like a good criteria to be able to match against you there, Rich. Like I could run all variants or something. We'd have to get creative with it as to what I would play because I don't have any inks or golds. Savage Land. Is there a world where... I think there is a world where we're going to play Sentry but have this lane build up. Like I could just play Zabu. And then unfortunately this lane is locked out. But if he gets Patriot and buffs it up anyway, it'd be a tall order to be able to win. Now I can play just the sentry. I don't know. This is turn funny. I was running Deathwave, got it in the 90s patch it. Now I'm dropping like crazy. Still barely hanging on in the 90s, but getting closer. Yeah, Brian, Deathwave is dead. Basically impossible to be able to pilot right now. Devil Dino is going to be big enough for the Taskmaster to pop? Is he? Or should I play Taskmaster off of the Sentry? Devil Dino, my final turn is Taskmaster plus Agent 13, is going to be 411. Okay, so the Taskmaster would be able to get the buff. I guess that's good enough for me. Yep, Sentry without the Void. Didn't even want to match to actually play, just want to show you them. There we go, Rich. We'll get a battle sometime. Hopefully soon. What is Mystique doing here? Copying the ability from the Patriot? Okay, buffing up the Raptors, right. They do have... So we saw this because of our White Queen, but they haven't played it yet. They have a White Tiger. That's going to be able to spit 2 Tiger Spirits over here that are both going to get buffed up significantly. So this is where I have to Taskmaster and then Agent 13. And it will be better value not to play the Korg. Because I am 100% anticipating that's their move. Is that it's just going to be the White Tiger. Did we make the right read? Ah! You know we got it. Agent first, Yusuf? Ready to sabotage me? The Taskmaster would copy the Agent 13. Not today, chat. Eddie goes up 1-0 if we're wiping the record clean and keeping track right now. Thank you, Josh, for the match. Incredibly well played. Very fun. Awesome battle. The viewer battle is always one of my favorite parts. Very good deck, well piloted. I think that, I mean, honestly, unlucky on your side that you didn't get Mr. Negative more often. I think there was only one game where you got the Mr. Negative setup. I mean, that's really bad for you, great for us. So I think that if we played it out again, probably goes over to your side more often than not. Oh, Mystique better than Task there? Mr. Dragon Force? Mystique does not play the Crimson Cosmos. Chat over here just like backseating what they're blind. Gotta love the blind black backseaters. Sure. Great game, Josh. Well played, well played. Like I was saying, it seemed like you missed Negative so often that we got pretty lucky there. Yeah, the hands were less than great, for sure. There are lane abilities now. Yes! There's the lane abilities now, changing things. I know, the screen is too small. I'm waiting for PC widescreen to make the video actually readable. They say that it's coming soon. Hopefully very, very soon. We're going to call the stream here. Thank you, everybody who came to hang out. Excellent Wednesday jam and snap with all of you guys. I think we were able to see some pretty awesome stuff out of Kitty Pryde. Seems like everybody is messing around with her, so I hope you guys are able to take some deck building ideas to success yourselves, though. If you want to climb in this meta, I think Ramp is the way to go with how many people are celebrating Kitty. Stay tuned to the channel. We've got a lot of projects coming out, and then we will be back streaming on Friday. And then Monday's stream is going to be a high Evo testing stream. So I'm going to go live about an hour before reset warm up, and then we're going to play high Evo. So Monday's stream will be postponed. Hope to see all of you guys over there. YouTube, I'm going to sign off, and then Twitch, we're going to launch a raid. Thanks for the stream, Teddy. See ya. Always awesome having you guys hanging out. Makes my day so much better. All right. And on the YouTube side. All right, Twitch buddies.